Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too look at us.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo, 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 yo. I don't know, can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? That is the main thing today, people. Can you hear me clearly? Because I'm back in my usual position. But I don't know if you can hear me clearly. So please let me know in the chat if you're hearing me right, okay? First things first. But listen, people. Let's talk about what's going on at Man United right now. I'm seeing injury crisis. We have no left back. We literally have no left back. Yes, Harry Amas is there. But hold on. You know, I want to clarify something first off. Mazraoui has been rumored. I'm going to say rumored because in recent minutes, not even that long. That's why it took a little bit longer to get the show started. First of all, it's been rumored that he's had surgery and he won't be able to play over the next couple of months because he's got an ongoing condition, something surrounding his heart. Okay, 1 minute then. Let me do this first. Disgrace. All right, hold on. Okay, fine. I'll fix the audio. 1 second. I just realized what's happening. It's not. Yo, that's better. All right, that's better, isn't it? I just realized what was happening. It was using the wrong microphone. Sorry, it was using. Look, sorry. Is that better? Tell me if it's better. Yes or no? Hello. It's not better. Oh, you know what? Right. All right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the link right now, so someone can come in. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because disgraceful audio is choppy. It's the same. All right, I'm a disgrace. Okay, I get it. All right, it's the same rubbish. Yes, I know. Someone get in here right now. Someone get in here right now, so I can reboot this thing. Yeah, one. KG's fuming. He ain't feeling nothing, bro. He's lucky I'm here. Anyway, somebody get in there right now, please. Hit the link, and then I can go and sort out this audio and then come back. Please. Jonology, you know. This is terrible. I'm going to try and fix it until someone gets in it anyway. But if you can hear me. Oh, yo, thank you. Right. Is that bad? How bad is it, yo?
It's bad. Choppy.
All right, I'm gonna leave you
now, bro.
Right, yeah. I'm gonna leave you in here with
All right.
a couple of guys, and you man chop.
Yo!
This guy, man, John Blackman.
I swear KG gave him the new setup.
Hey, that's not
I
here,
don't
bro.
know. Here, you know what I mean? I don't know what's going on, bro. He needs a new computer, a new mic, a new everything. Just give him a new house.
New Wi-Fi. Give him new Wi-Fi.
New Wi-Fi.
Bro, I'm at work. I'm fixing a boiler. I was like, let me just put the stream on. Then I'm hearing R2D2 in my ear.
Yeah, what is
So
it,
I'm like,
darling?
I've now got to go into my van
Darling,
to try and save this show.
Do I sound as bad as Joe? I'm on the streets, you know.
Now, you're bro, how can you be on the streets and sound better than Joe?
I'm on the streets and I'm sounding better than Joe. Nah, he's finished.
That's a violation. Imagine. You're on the street.
Walking the streets and I'm not hearing no sirens, no background noise. And then when Joe's speaking, it's sounding
I'm in South London as well.
I stay safe, bro. South London's dangerous, isn't it?
Stay safe, bro.
Bro, that's home. What do you mean? It's not dangerous.
The dangers of South London.
Ain't no
But then,
danger.
anyways, let's talk topics, right? So
Let's
I
go.
think the title says injury crisis begins. I don't
Good
think this
question.
pertains much. Go on, then, actually.
Why do you man love buying people that are on the stairs? Christian Eriksen and now Mazraoui. What's wrong with you, man?
Bro, I ain't buying. How am I supposed to?
Them man are on the
That's dead
stairs
man,
and
innit?
you're buying them.
Back
But
the
to be fair,
manager.
Mazraoui wasn't. It wasn't like we paid a lot for Mazraoui.
But
Mm,
you knew that he was injury prone from buying. That's one of the things
Yeah,
that them man told you. So
yeah.
even with the injury that he's got now, even though it's a bad injury, you should have known they was gonna get injured throughout the season.
But I'm hearing. Obviously, I'm hearing it's a bit. I'm seeing people go. It's a bit of a madness. Like it's not. But I don't know what it is yet. But like Owen read it out on UV and was like, and Flex were like, we're not gonna say what it is. But
Yeah, I heard
so
that. I
I'm
saw
here.
that as well.
It's
do
not
you want me to say? You want me to say
straightforward.
it?
Say it.
Because I
Don't
see
say it on the
it.
stream. Don't say it on the
It
stream
was.
just in
It's
case.
on. It's on X. It's on
It's
X.
already
But
Oh,
already
is it
been
on X now?
apparently. Yeah,
yeah,
they've
it's
already
on.
said it.
It's
Okay, cool.
cardiac arrhythmia allegedly. But we
What's
will
that?
see when the fish heart problems.
So that's his
Heart
heart
problem.
problems again, bro.
Christian
Yeah,
Eriksen.
heart
That's
problems. Yeah,
serious, you know.
I mean, arrhythmia is like like slightly irregular heartbeat, but
So
Yeah,
that's
he's
yeah,
something
gonna
that they're looking
he's actually
into.
gonna need a procedure. He's actually gonna need a procedure for that.
And
that's
I mean,
serious.
they've said he's had a procedure. We'll see in it. Potentially up to two
How
months
long is he
out.
out for?
Potentially he's out for up to 2 months, but it could be less. But who knows?
2 months. Is
But
that it?
when it's stuff like
Potentially.
that, yeah, it's life, innit?
It's probably
Let's
It's
like
probably gonna be.
life
It's probably
outweighs
gonna take
football at
longer
this
to
moment.
come back.
Yeah, but there is a possibility that it might not be true. There might be something that is wrong with him, but it's probably not that. So we don't know.
Yeah,
We'll have to wait and see. So I'm not going to just go all the way and believe said report.
no, I get that. It's
Mm-mm.
serious. Like, I lost my cousin to. He had a heart attack on a football pitch,
Yeah, it's
and
no
it's
joke, man.
like, as in, and he was 18 at the time, so it's not even like
Mm.
you can be healthy and everything, but sometimes like life outweighs football, if that makes sense. So I'd
Joe just
rather
said
he
that
was
reports have
healthy.
come out saying it's not true. Joe's put in the chat that apparently reports are coming out saying it's not true.
There you go.
Allegedly, yeah.
It'd be good if Joe could speak on that. But
Yeah, he's out here sounding like a Dalek. He can't speak for nothing.
No, you think Robo Joe's gonna speak on that when he can't
Ro-
speak?
Roblox.
Man like young
But
Roblox.
anyway, so we've got Mazraoui out. We don't know what for, but we'll just say he's out for a bit of time. And then I'm hearing wind in the background now.
Yeah, man.
I'm here.
My bad, my
I'm
bad.
So who else is out? Cobby. Hope. I think Cobby's a precaution one.
That's a good one. We've had a lot of our players have been called back as a
Yeah,
precaution, isn't it?
Garnacho.
Ahmad.
Yeah,
Who else?
which is interesting because if Ahmad isn't fit, I know there was a lot of uproar of him not being brought on, but potentially that's the reason why.
Very
If he's
true.
not fully fit. But obviously there's poor communication on that side. But it's just Groundhog Day, innit? If I'm being real, yeah, I watched part of UV this morning and I had to check out a bit for a little bit of it. Because I'm tired of, now that the man, it looks like he's staying, innit? So
Begs the manager.
I think, well, there's that, but I think a lot of content is gonna feel quite repetitive for the next month or so.
You guys not optimistic?
No,
Optimistic about what the next set of games.
Yeah, that the manager can change it around. You know, I'm TFC
No,
on that.
come on, Courts. We can do it. We can win
and the
these
thing is,
games.
the
It's gonna
thing
be
is,
great.
I would love to be proven wrong as well, because that means United would be good.
No, all right, I'm going to
But
do my best Mark N or John Morgan impression. Come on, guys. Back the manager. Look, it's only been 7 games in the league. Let's do it. We can do it, guys. Yes.
hold on, I've got to put. You know, Pappy's now joined the whole. He's
Yeah,
like
he's over.
fully involved.
He's over there. He's on
He
Beg the
wasn't
manager.
there because I'm sure I remember watching A Good, the Bad, and Ugly a few times. And Joe's like, "No, we need to give the manager time," and Pappy's like, "No, it's had enough. The manager's got to do better." And now he's just done a
Yeah.
180.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there in Boston, but it's different, bro. I don't know.
Relationships
Joe,
make man move
let's
different.
see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Go on.
Hello.
Well done. He's done it.
Oh God, who's
Hey,
calling me now? Go away. Anyway, listen. Sorry
also,
about
hey,
that, people. Oh God.
question, Joe. Question, Joe.
Listening.
Potts was in on the fence and then closer to Ten Hag
Yeah,
out a while back. Can you explain his 180 flip no scope
I
over to
don't
the other
actually
side?
know the reason why he's jumped
Ah,
over when
There's a
I
certain
wanted him
because
doctor
off.
who's Ten
Because I
Hag in
was
as well. Just saying.
oh, it's like that, yeah.
it's like that. It's
It's
like
like
that.
that. Hold
Mm.
on. Quartz, can you please confirm that this is true? Don't do a Mark N on me right now, because
What that doctor's been saying that she'll give the manager longer.
I wish my soundboard was working properly right now.
I'm
Hey,
not,
listen, people,
and I'm not gonna do the
hold on.
2+2 thing, but I'm saying I definitely remember good, bad, and ugly streams where you're like, bro, we need to back the manager, and he's like,
Listen,
no, the manager's
when I
not
was
doing good
when
enough.
I was heavily backing the manager, Watts was like, nah, man, I don't know why you're doing that, man. I should be on the fence. He was on the fence a
wait,
lot of
wait,
the
wait,
time, yeah.
wait.
He
We
was
gotta
on the
address the
fence.
accent. We gotta address the accent. What was that?
Look, yeah, that's his accent, fam. Listen to
That there is no way on God's green earth that is a man from Botswana's accent.
hold on. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Okay, how's this line for you? You know what? No, I can't do it anymore. No, allow it.
No, that was horrendous, bro. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Where's Watts?
You're
Listen
gonna
to a
put a
good Mark
timeline
N
on
accent.
greatness, guys?
Yeah, go on, do it again. One more time. Say it
You're gonna put a timeline on greatness, guys?
again.
Go,
I'll give
Man
You know
that.
what?
United.
Even that line alone, it does make me crease, yeah. Because the fact that why is it now that he's decided that he's gonna pick up the mantle of backing the manager? And hold on, actually, do you know what? Wait. Where's the show gone? I actually didn't want to talk about that right now. I know you
We were
guys.
actually talking about
I was.
injuries, you know. We
Yeah, I
tried.
know you were because I was watching. I was watching on my phone while I was sorting everything out.
All
Yeah.
right.
Here's the thing. I also put in the chat right that
Mm.
it's also come out literally just before I started the show. That's why it took a little bit longer to start. Right. Just before I started the show, there was another report from a bigger journal that came out to say that it's not true. Mazraoui will be back by the Brentford game, and the rumors of him having a heart condition might be spreading rumors. So I'm just going to hit both up and tell you that I've read both stories this morning in case anybody trying to come in here to debunk what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not spreading no Mark N stories. I'm telling you both sides of the coin. Yeah, I saw both stories, and both of them are contradicting each other. All right. So at the end of the day, what we'll do is we'll find out what happens. Yeah, we will see, and we will monitor the process. Whatever happens, I do think there might be something going on with Mazraoui, though. There was a reason why he was so cheap at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? They just signed him. He was a new signing. Yeah. I
Very
don't know
true.
why
Very
Bayern
true.
Munich have fallen out with all of their signs from Ajax, but they
He's
got rid of
wait,
both
he
of
was
them.
2 seasons ago, isn't it?
They got him on a free
Yeah,
transfer 2 seasons ago, so
Yeah,
it's pure profit regardless.
yeah.
him and what's his name in it? The one that's at Liverpool now. What's his name? Gravenberch.
Gravenberch.
Yeah,
Gravenberch.
they both
And the
went in the
lit as
same
well, to be
season.
honest.
But he was coming from UV, in it, Juventus or whatever.
That's
We
Where
true.
did
bought
he
the
come
lit.
Very
from?
true.
Oh, you're saying, yeah, he went via. Yeah, I got you. Sorry.
Yeah, he went via Ajax, innit? But yes, listen. Well, moving forward though, are we not worried about the left hand side now? Because if Mazraoui is injured, yeah, let's go with the first report that came out. Yeah, the first report says that guess what? He's injured. He's going to be out for at least 2 months. Now, if he is injured, isn't it a big effing problem? Because we've been saying for the whole of the preseason that we needed a left back. Now,
Anyway,
what are
I
we
need to
gonna
dip
do?
out. I only jumped in because of
Yeah.
your audio
Oh,
problems. I might
thank
pull
you,
them
thank you. By
later.
the way, thank you. Are you and you know what? And you can stay because you actually came in to help me. I know you did. Thank you very much as well. Yeah. So I'm going to talk to you individually as well. Let me talk to some
You're
Man
welcome.
United fans about our problems. Yeah. I'll be back to you. Yo, you might as well start with you, and then I'll move on to the next
All
one.
right.
Injury crisis. Do you feel like we're going to have a problem now moving forward? Because no left back, fam. No left back. We literally have no left. Apart from Harry Amas, who's for some reason not being picked over. I mean, Collier's being picked over him. So is he a left back? Is he our left back? Is Collier a left back? What are we going to do?
All right. Let me just change into my super toxic positive character. Okay. Now, come on, guys. We've got players that can play in multiple positions. We've got Winter Lindelof. We can do it. Back the manager. Back the players. Yeah.
Hold on. Why is your
great.
super positive guy? Hold on. Why is your super positive guy from South Africa? Why
Because
is your
you need
super
to
positive?
beg. Because you need to beg the manager.
Yeah, you say
Yeah.
Dallo left back. Who's going to play right back then, fam? This
It'll be
doesn't make any
Lindelof.
sense. As
Clearly,
I said,
it'll be
Mazraoui's
Lindelof, isn't
injured.
it? Lindelof, isn't it?
Do you know how much? I count on your hand how much defenders we have left if the rumors are true.
We've got one first team fullback with Dallo.
Maguire's injured, by the way. Don't say Maguire. He's injured, fam.
Lindelof, Evans, Lissandro, Delit. Yeah, that's it.
You can only count on one hand how much defenders we have for 4 positions.
He won't play Amas because he doesn't look like he thinks he's ready. And
I would play Amas. I would. So that's 6 if we're counting Amas.
Euro is
he's
on his way back.
Amas. He's already overlooked Amas for the likes of Collier, though, innit? Why would he do that?
He doesn't. He clearly isn't ready. Otherwise, he would have been playing. Beg the manager, guys. Beg the manager.
Do you think this is the start of another defensive injury crisis, bro? Because when you think about it, minus Harry Amas, because he's not a first teamer, we have 5 first team defenders ready for 4 positions. One more gets injured, and that's it. We're down to the bare bones.
Casemiro at centre back again, isn't it? Woo! Great business in the summer, isn't it? Elite business.
Bro, do you know what? If it was one place that I thought that we was more secure, it was defense. It was defense.
We never addressed the fullback position, but we never addressed the fullback position under the Mazraoui. We needed another fullback, and to me, that was a side eye on the transfer window. Like we needed another fullback, at least one on loan or something. And I haven't been around the last couple of days. I haven't been able to call in. I've been a bit busy, but I didn't believe any of these reports. But I'm watching you in your side eye, innit? That's what I'm going to say.
It's time, innit? It's time.
Side-eye.
It's time, bro. It's time to start looking at Ineos like, where is it? Like this. All right, you big up yourself, man. Oh, go on. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, if Malacia comes back, if he's fit enough, that'd be nice, but you never know.
Straight in the team.
Anyways, I'll leave you to it.
Please bring him back. If you're about, bro, I might have to bring you back. But thank you anyway.
Sure.
For coming and staying with me. Hey, what is he drinking? Listen, people, man, I'm worried. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little worried. It's a case of like, were we actually prepared for this? I mean, hold on. At the beginning of the season, people are laughing at Mark N all the time when he keeps on saying that the manager actually said we weren't ready for this season. Are we starting to see what he was actually talking about? Because look at that. A couple injuries here and there, and bam, we're panicking. We've got 5 positions. We've got five people, sorry, for 4 positions. Really. Not saying that there's no youngers that can't step up, because I would like to see the likes of Amas step up. I would like to see the likes of Amas being pushed into the team now, because we didn't have a left back at the beginning of the season. So why didn't we start integrating them already? I mean, that should have just been the first thing on my mind anyway. Like, if we don't have enough people ready, get some people ready. Like, you have to prepare for these kind of things. Anyway, let me go to the next person. Yo, Brush. Sensible.
Yo, what you saying?
Brush. How are you doing, my bro? How are you doing?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. I'm kind of calm. Obviously, this was a big week for us, innit? And we've seen by the lack of action what they've done in the action that they've taken. So this is what I was trying to tell KG last week, man. This is why I don't get into the whole in, out, shake it all about stuff, because I haven't got energy for it, bro. Because ultimately, if they choose to go in a direction that you don't agree with, what are any of us going to do? Are we going to stop watching? We're still here, innit?
I know I'm not. I'll be there.
Like obviously, it's on a hope and a prayer and that over anything.
Sorry.
But I'm here.
Say that again.
Obviously, it's on a hope and a prayer and that over any sort of actual faith based on evidence of what we've seen. But I'm going to be there, innit? So it's one of them ones, man.
100%. Hey, listen. I feel exactly the same way, bro. I feel exactly the same way. Look, I said at the start of the season, that's why I wanted to change the whole THDL thing, fam, because I don't want to be that guy anymore. I don't want Manager FC. I don't want Player FC.
And to be honest, Joe, like in terms of the people that are pissed off and that, like, I can't disagree with a minute. They've got every right to be, because what we've seen is atrocious. The only reason I'm not any manager in or out is because ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm still going to be here, bro. Like Mr. Blobby could be in charge. I'm going to watch the game.
Just for the jokes of it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a vicious cycle, isn't it? So it's one of them ones, man. So yeah, obviously, if he continues on this trajectory, every international break.
You saying you're not manager in or out? Then hold on. Are you saying you're not manager in or out right now? You just
like all I can do is critique in it where critique is due, and obviously this manager has underperformed massively.
You know what? I'm on a court star movement. You know. I'm on a mugger. I'm on a movement. The mugger movement. Maybe we should unite the movements. Yeah, make United great again.
you're on the Muga, yeah.
The Muga. We're on the mugger and we're on the move. It's a mugger move, fam.
Yeah. In terms of the left back and that, we addressed this over the summer that it was imperative that we got a left back in to go into yet another season with the two out and out left backs having the injury issues they had. It was a bit mad. But again, we are where we are. So just like you and Yo-Yo discussed in it, we've got a few other options, makeshift and that. We're just going to have to make do.
What do I sound like to you?
Slightly robotic, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Well, you stay here. Yeah. You stay here and talk to Mark N. That'll be fun for people to listen to.
Jesus, why? Why are you doing this to me, man?
Are you ready?
No, nobody's ready for this.
What would be entertaining while I sort my ish out? Yo-Yo.
Who else is back there? Yeah, bring Yo-Yo in, man. Bring Yo-Yo in.
Mark L. Jordan Morgan.
It's Mr. Beck, the manager himself.
Yeah, you're in charge.
Good morning, fellas. Mark, what you telling me, man?
Bro,
yeah, go fix your mic, Joe, man.
I don't know if it's an injury crisis to say, but we definitely need to make do with what we have. Maybe you might be forced to use Harry Amas, Young Murray, one of those guys might have to come in, because I mean they did get tried and tests during the preseason. They just haven't really gotten games during the season beginning. But they have been playing a lot of games. They won against Forest Green Rovers last night, 3-2. So, and those are big men they're playing against from the National League. So maybe, it might be that time he might have
Mark,
to stop saying
at the start of the season, Ten Hag did say it would take Hamas about 10 to 12 weeks to get up to, speed. I do agree with you that at some point in the season, we're going to see him. So do you think he could come in from now to December at some point?
Well, I mean, at this point, if not him, I say it last season, Anthony at left back. I mean, we did have the issue where he did say he don't want to play at left back. But bro, let me be honest. No, I'm just saying, bro. Technically, it would be a good shift for him. He would be able to play games. He would serve a purpose. He left-footed. He physical.
He won't get 25 GA though.
I don't care about that, bro. As long as United win, bro, I can hold the L, bro. Smalls.
All right, before we dive into the Anthony thing, John, what's your take, bro? Where you stand on the left back issue and all the other things that's been going on this week?
Look, when it comes to young players, I trust the manager more than
Now say the line.
I pick the manager. Nah, but
There
the,
we
the
go.
thing is,
Is this because of how you've seen him manage the likes of Kobe and Garnacho?
exactly,
Okay.
and how he manages Ethan Wheatley, how he managed Omari Forson, all of these good players, he managed them and he managed them properly. So the fact that we don't see Harry Amas and we have a crisis at left back is more on Harry Amas and not on the management, I would say, because if he's not pulling up trees in training, if he doesn't deserve to be in the team, then unfortunately they can't pick him. So that's my stance on it. Like, bro, how is there no left backs? You a left back, but you can't get into the team. That's a you must sort that out, because we see that like the manager will play Lindelof there. The manager will play. I think he brought on Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire with Licha and with Matelect on the field as well. So look, he might play Lissandro there again and play Johnny Evans and De Ligt in centre backs. I don't
I think
really
that
want to
would
see that.
probably what I prefer, because obviously Martinez is experienced and he's played there before, right? And we've got young Euro to come back as well. So that could be interesting.
Yeah, I think Euro's gonna come back more end of November, man. I don't think he'll be back soon.
Right. And who's at the bottom of my screen? T, is that wrap up heaven? Who's that?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Oh, big up, bro. Yeah. What's your take, man? What are you feeling about the left back situation and what's happened this week?
To me, this is just looking like a replica of last season, the way it's going. The amount of injuries that are piling up. Kobe's injured. Garnacho's injured. Dallow's playing with an injury. It's just looking like last season, the way it's going. But is what it is. I'm not even surprised. We'll see what happens, innit?
Yeah, unfortunately, injury wise, there's not too much we can do, right? Like these things happen. It's why we have a squad, and you got to manage these things, right?
Facts.
Let me wrap up a question, actually. Who, in your opinion, do you put blame on for these injuries?
You don't put blame on.
Yeah.
Have a guess.
Oh no, I want you to say it, bro. Say it. I don't need to guess. I want you to say it.
It's Ten Haram, bro. It's Ten Haram.
Now, Mark and John Morgan, do you agree to it?
Let me land, because this is the same repeatable patterns happening again. We had this issue last season. Players break down before it even hit November.
Hey,
that's it. Got someone else.
The strong back to managers. We need to hear from them now. Come on. What do you think?
Before we get into that, though, wrap up. Obviously, against Porto, we started with two centre backs.
Was going to do was
and we rotated for Aston Villa. So does that not show that he's trying to keep players fit? No.
You would think so.
That shows he's taking the piss. Evans and Maguire was never really in his plans like that. He's in survival mode, and we all know it, innit? Let's be real.
But wrap up, though, bro. You have to look at the quick transition from Thursday European night to Sunday, innit? So could it not be fitness as well?
Not just that, Prash. Wrap up. You have an agenda, a clear agenda. Whatever you don't like, you say it's waffle. Wait, man. Let me say it. Whatever you don't like, you say it's waffle. You say I'm not having it, without trying to understand what anybody's saying. If it doesn't fall in line with what you want to say, then all of a sudden it's rubbish, it's nonsense. Look at yourself.
No, I'm going by what the manager said. Said. The manager said he wants to play a higher line. So why is he playing Johnny Evans and Maguire?
Rotation.
You're supposed to be imprinting your style of play. You don't go into survival mode within 4-6 games. The guy's in survival mode. Let's not lie, bro. Let's not do this.
Okay, but
let John Morgan speak on.
Did Maguire and Johnny Evans do well on the weekend?
They did. Was Evans not man of the match, bro?
That's not the point, though. This is the thing. This is the thing. The point is he's not playing this style of football.
Make it great
because he's in survival mode. When the third season now. We learned nothing from that game.
Question. So we didn't counter press and play out from the back on the weekend.
We didn't counter shit. We didn't counter anything.
That's incorrect. Sorry, bro.
We were just in survival mode. We barely strung passes together. What are you doing here?
No,
Let's
that's
not
incorrect,
do
bro. I
this, bro.
disagree.
I,
I,
let's not
I
do
disagree
this,
with what you're
man.
saying.
Come on, let's be real now.
Nah, bro. You said it's down to the manager. You said the injury is down to the manager, right? And you said it's the same as last season. But if I look at it,
And it's turning out to
he's
be like the same
rotated.
as last season. Yeah.
One player is
There's
injured,
more
and that
breakdown
one
of
player is
players.
exposing.
Come on.
Let me just say my point. So one player is injured, and that player is exposing our left back position. The player that's injured is one of our better players, and that's why it's concerning. But it's not an injury crisis. The crisis is at left back. But if you look at everybody that's injured, it's Mason Mount, who's always been injured, so you can't really count him, and it's Mazraoui now, and we don't even know how injured Mazraoui is.
Oh, Nacho's injured as
Cornetto,
well. He's been playing with an injury.
who's injured?
And Maino's injured as well.
Who?
You all know this.
Cornetto and Mainu.
But injured.
But when Arsenal players don't go to the international duty because they suffering something, and in the next week they start, nothing wrong. Think about it, guys. Think about it. These players are under pressure. They don't want to do bad, and they can't play every single go to Argentina, come back, and then all of a sudden, bro, it's too much. Some of them need to take a break.
Joe, did you see that?
One second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Jesus. Yes, RoboCop. How can we help?
bro.
Joe, reset your internet, bro.
Yeah. This
Joe,
is
reset your
why Mo
internet, bro.
Money
It's the
started a
internet. It's not the
GoFundMe for you,
mic.
Joe,
It's the
to
internet.
get you a new mic.
I thought you got your
It's
new
not the
mic,
mic,
bro.
bro. It's the internet, Joe.
There is a
Reset the
legit
internet.
GoFundMe out here for you, Joe Blackman.
Yeah, bro.
You like?
Reset
Yeah,
your
I'm gonna have to
internet,
plug
Joe.
the
It's
link
not
to the
There is a
GoFundMe itself.
legit GoFundMe. I'm gonna drop some money in there this way.
When we
We need to support our brothers.
big surprise.
Must be, bro.
I'll be.
You can't work, bro. You can't
Nah,
work.
man.
You can't
This is the
work, bro.
KG Trust for this channel.
40,000 people come here to this
Hey,
channel to
this is what I mean.
Full on reckless energy, man.
KG, I want to be the Owen of this show. Jesus. Owen don't
You
do
know what I
this.
mean?
Owen don't
Yeah,
do
Owen
this.
has his setup solid. So this guy, darling.
It's more like
No,
Michael Owen
it's
and
guys,
the
it's
one that
not his
rocked up at
setup,
Old
guys. It's
Trafford.
not his setup. It's his internet. His internet drop in, and when his internet drop,
It might even be
do some
OBS.
robotic. It drop in
Yeah.
and it catching back, so it's not fluid. You need to reset it. Because his mic was working fine
what
when
were
he
you saying,
began,
Abs?
so it can't
Abs,
be a
what were you
Oh,
setup.
no, I was just laughing at Joe. No, there was a comment from Dress to Sweat. Jesus, I have no idea why he's
Just to
saying
sweat.
that.
Okay.
Saying that the style of football that we have, the running up and down of the pitch with no control is also adding to the injury list. And I actually think he's got a point there.
Facts.
I did say this last season, and I remember you were on this wave with me. I'm really interested to see what this guy's training is as well. Rumors as it is very intense as the game. Now,
I mean,
But don't you
Sir
want
Alex
them?
always said, and the
I said
players always
rumors,
said,
don't
train how
bite
you
me.
play.
I said rumors. Hey, Marken, I said rumors, don't bite me. I'm not wrong like you are. I'm just saying
No,
rumors.
I'm not biting
Right?
you,
It's
bro.
a
Just
keyword,
saying, I'm
yeah.
just agreeing if it's intense, it should be.
Yeah, but no. Listen, because it's rumors, you could disagree, agree. I'm not even going to argue with it, right? But because it might be wrong, it might be right. Now, my only problem is, well, two problems. One, this is a repeat of last season. So if you guys think you can't blame the manager for that, you're taking a piss. Because you can't have 2 seasons in a row of loads of injuries and tell me that the manager's not involved in it.
Loads. Where's the loads, though? I don't understand when you say loads. It's 2 injuries, bro.
We've got 4 positions at defense, and we've only got 5 available. I think we have 8 or 9 on the books, no?
Dallow's playing with an injury, by the way, just to let you guys know as well. Playing with painkillers.
Did you speak to him yesterday?
Is that not loads or? Huh?
We still have Lindelof as right back.
Let me move on. And the second thing, which is the most important, if you think this injury crisis is going to be an excuse for him to have a shit performance again this league, you're having a laugh. You're having a laugh.
Nobody making
The
that.
manager.
Nobody
use
made that.
injuries as a
Nobody say
defense.
that. Nobody said nothing like
No,
that.
that was a John Morgan exclusive last season. So if that's used again this season,
Nothing like that. Nobody said nothing like that. Now, we don't put that energy out there one time, bro. Because nobody ever said that. We ain't make no excuses about injuries yet. So like we don't.
But the thing is, like, it's not a crisis. It's not a crisis because this is the way I see it. It can't be a crisis because the players that you have available is good enough to take the team forward. The players that we have in centre back, Lissandro Martinez and Thijs de Ligt, we bought in de Ligt this season to be a starter. Martinez is a starter. The only issue we have is at left back, but we can play Dallo there and we can play Lindelof at right back, and I don't see much of a drop. In midfield, we have Ugarte, we have Casemiro, we have Bruno, we have multiple players that can take the ball forward. Then in attack,
Right.
we
This
have
is
Ahmad.
fantastic. What
Yeah,
you're saying
so
is
it's
fantastic. No, yo, clip this because I don't want to hear
No,
excuses. Because
but
especially
there's
if
no
it's
we got
excuses.
this.
every time,
But I'm not making excuses. I never made excuses
No,
though.
no, we'll be ready for if it happens. Don't worry. We're going to use this as evidence. Just be ready. That's all we're saying. Don't worry.
Bro,
But anyways,
Just ask questions.
the facts is the facts,
Okay,
bro.
no problem.
That's
yeah,
the facts.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
like,
yeah.
I catch him
hunky-dory,
straight
innit,
all
John
morning,
Morgan?
but I wasn't
Everything's
even live and I
hunky-dory.
catch him straight,
Nothing
so
to
I
worry
don't
about.
understand. Like,
Nothing to worry about. Everything's hunky-dory. Let's push on.
wrap up. Where your sources? Bring your sources and then let me talk. Because apparently you predicting a lot of injuries. From what I gather, bro, the Garnacho is a preempted strike, just like Abs just now. You know what I mean? Garnacho and Kobe, they're just taking precautions by not allowing them to go out because they feel something. So I wouldn't say they're fully injured yet. Let me wait and see until next week. We will get an update. And let me crash it. You know what I mean? Don't let me crash it today. It's still, it's Thursday, bro. We still have another week of international break.
Also, if you look at the amount of football, like Mazraoui specifically, I know Harry Maguire's had a bad start to the season, and like I can't blame the manager on Harry Maguire because Harry Maguire hasn't even trained properly. And whenever he's come back, he's just received another injury. So if you look at the amount of football Mazraoui has played, and you look at his injury record, I mean, it's a bit difficult to say that's on the manager. Like, bro, the guy doesn't stay fit all the time. So he's gonna break down sometimes. So you need to kind of expect it. But most of the time he comes back and he still plays. His level is still the same. So yeah, the blaming the manager for the injuries, bro. No other club, Newcastle, Liverpool, when Klopp was there and everybody got injured. When there's injuries, they don't blame. Nobody blames Pep for De Bruyne getting injured, for Rodri getting injured. But we are blaming Ten Hag for players getting injured. I think it's disingenuous.
That's
It's
slightly
the
incorrect.
amount of injuries. It's the amount,
hold on.
not people getting injuries.
That's slightly incorrect.
Oscar
because Klopp
Bob broke
got
his
blamed in
leg,
his
but
first
you know what I
season
mean?
for all the
Who's
injuries that he
talking
caused
about
his
it?
team because of his style of football. Klopp actually got blamed for injuries.
I think
Yeah,
the
but not
concern
at the
last
rate that
season,
these blame
Again,
Ten
those
Hag,
injuries
bro.
when he changed the
Because
style. He
there
did
were a
get
lot of
blamed.
non-contact
Managers can
injuries
get
last
blamed.
season, and that was the concern that we all had. There was a lot
That's
of
very true.
non-contact injuries last season. I think the other thing I'm looking at is what are the medical team doing when these players are signed? We had the same issues last year.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
And to give Ineos credit,
Someone explain to me, Mazraoui's injury is a known problem that he had before the transfer.
There was a fair few of you guys who pointed out his injury record actually before we signed it.
Yeah, but this was to do with his heart or his
heart, yeah.
Well,
they're saying that that's been
That's a
debunked.
rumor.
It's possibly not true. So
It's
let
a
me
rumor
not
at the moment.
speculate that one particularly, but
He's
injury
hard.
wise,
He's
we knew he was
Didn't he have
he
an
had a bit of
operation?
injury woes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm only look again. I'm gonna be very clear. This is rumors. I read it on Twitter this morning. Isn't he having an operation or something in his chest?
I read that too, but
It's
they had
conflicting
other
reports.
aggregator, a bigger source that came out
Conflicting,
and
cool.
said it
All
was.
right.
They said that it was not true. So let me wait and get confirmation on that one. But
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But the difficulty I have,
I was gonna snap on it, but I said I wanted to confirm it first. So
yeah,
that's why I'm bringing it up.
Same thing here, bro.
the difficulty we have is that we've got two players at left back who are both injured. So this club decides to buy a player with a checkered injury record. It just doesn't make any sense.
And we've decided to buy players with heart problems. Nah, man.
But I think the money that we pay for Mazraoui makes you know what I mean? Like it's the money.
Yeah, I agree.
We are money tight. That's what we can get at that moment. We only have 12 million for a left back, and that's what we can get. You have to consider the financials when we're talking about. We didn't just go out and buy a 60 million worth of player in the summer. So that's what we can afford at that point. So
with him being out, do you think that's money well spent?
Definitely,
Well,
I
no,
think
but
his
I mean, at the
Mazraoui is
same
a
time, bro,
top
like
signing.
we can't predict that he was going to be out at the same time, and he was the most consistent player so far. So
Right.
technically, he was like money well spent last week. We find out he injured now, so we question if his money well spent this week. It's kind of a bit
Okay,
weird.
so if the rumors are true, and he's missing 6 to 8 weeks, right?
Well, I
I'm
feel like
I'm
we
going
should
by
talk about
rumors.
it
So
at that
again,
point.
don't jump on me, right? Because that's what I've seen. Yeah, if it's 6 to 8 weeks, and then it's probably going to take a week before you can come back into the first team, right? Is that good? Because that's the start. This is the start of the season. What happens?
It's not good. It's not a
if it
good
gets into
signing.
peak season.
Look, for me, that 6 to 8 weeks sounds terrible because I don't know how you go from not getting a contact injury to an international break, no games is played, all of a sudden you're out for 6 to 8 weeks. I just think the guys are giving injury cards because they don't want to go to international duty. And the current international break at the moment, I think it's for Copa qualifiers and AFCON. I know AFCON qualifiers, yeah. I don't know about what
Yeah, World Cup
South America's
qualifiers
doing.
for some of those continents begin, and some others is Nation League.
Yeah, so I don't know if some players think I don't want to go to a Sudan or for Rwanda, something like that. I'm rather gonna stay back and play an injury card, or if they actually are injured, then that's the difficult thing about international break. International break, you get all sorts of information, but at the same time, we just have to wait, I guess.
Well, now that's something, isn't it? All these injuries coming in now, eh? What are the? Hey, he's back. Let's see this man.
Let's hear it.
Moment of truth, Joe.
Moment of truth.
Hello.
There we go. Round of applause.
Round of applause for
Good
Joe.
game, Andre. So you said the internet, right?
I'm going through it. Anyway, guys, I heard the conversation you guys have been having. Yeah. Why is it always going back?
Welcome back, Owen Blackman.
Owen Blackman.
I'm trying.
Or the Black Owen.
Back the manager.
No, you know what, guys? You know what? I really didn't want the show to be about the manager today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I really, really didn't. Yeah, I'm getting bored of talking
in
about
this
the
week,
manager.
though, Joe. It's kind of difficult, isn't it? You're gonna get that, man.
Right.
All roads
get
lead
it.
to the dugout, Joe. Unfortunately, it all seems
Bro,
to
we
be.
talking about injuries.
All
Wrap
road-
up. Don't derail the
all
show now,
roads
bro. Come
lead
on.
to the dugout.
mean, I
Get the
get
dugout
that. I
today. Let me talk
understand.
about the injuries. What could be done? Let me make it a different conversation. It'll
well,
be
I
more
do
interesting.
understand what
We
you're
have
saying,
2 weeks
innit?
to
Yeah,
talk
because
about the manager,
we
bro.
should
2
have.
weeks. Can't talk
But hold
about
on,
the
we
Can
should
I
have.
referee.
ask then? Who?
Hold on, wait a second. Whoa. Should
Yeah,
we
go
not
on,
have
go on.
prepared for
Ask
this?
them.
Though? Should we not have prepared for this?
Ooh, Joe, you see, you're reading my mind because I was about to ask. So who actually is the person that trusts this medical team and what they say?
Also, why didn't Dan Ashworth and Omar and everybody that was looking at signings and presenting players didn't bring out a left back? I was sitting here talking to KG about the fact that, okay, we signed Yoro, okay, we signed all of these players, but we didn't sign a left back. And that was the main issue. Because I don't know who in that boardroom decided, no, Luke Shaw is the player that we need to go with and stick with. Because according to the team, Luke Shaw is the main left back at the club.
You heard what your manager said about Shaw. Have you heard what he said about Shaw?
What?
In
Bro,
true
he
reckless
said-
fashion, I got sin bin for
Go on.
wanting a left back in the summer. But honestly, it's short-sighted from the minute. The fact that we didn't even bring somebody in on loan, and we could have done.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Let me just clarify, guys. Let's clarify. Ten Hag, and supposedly so, but Ten Hag has said when fit, he's one of the best in the world. The problem is his fitness. This is a man that this is a man that Ten Hag is strongly backed in the public. So when people tell
I
me,
don't think we should look at it like that, though, yo, because he did say
Why not?
say that in defense of Shaw, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you can't take that as he not wanting a backup or a fit backup, bro. He's not foolish. Let's not act like the manager is an idiot, bro.
how is
To
that
be
so?
honest,
Because
bro,
clearly
to be honest,
he
with
would
the
have
fact
wanted
that
someone.
He's supposed to have best in class like Wilcox and like Ashworth, and they should have brought in a left back regardless. And that is the big question that Abs really asking. Why they didn't do that? Because at the end of the day, we could sit here and blame Ten Hag for that, but he's not doing it by himself, whether with a veto or not, because we already were explained by the by the structure that they have a round table that making a decision on players, suggesting players. So what?
Mark, if I may, did we not get rid of? I know Wan-Bissaka's not a left back, but we not get rid of him.
But you brought in Mazraoui for
Wan-Bissaka's a right back, bro. We talking about
No,
him.
I know he's not. I
He
started
was
by
playing
saying
left back.
I know he's not a left back, but he's a right back. Did we not get rid of him?
But
Did
we
we not
wouldn't get
weaken ourselves?
Mazraoui if we
Did we
didn't
not,
sell
did we not
Wan-Bissaka.
weaken ourselves in the
About
flanks?
here, bro. Like you talking
He's
about
a
left
Let
back,
me
you
land.
don't call him.
Answer my questions and let me land, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Did we not weaken ourselves in the flanks, in the fullback positions? Did we not weaken ourselves? Did we not get rid of players?
No, we didn't. Because
We
we
didn't.
brought in his replacement directly after he left. Wan-Bissaka was always going to leave for Mazraoui as like a straight swap kind of thing. So
How many games did Wan-Bissaka
Mazraoui,
used to play? So hold on. For it to be a straight swap, for it to be a replacement, yeah, you need to go like for like. You can't tell me you're gonna go and get you're gonna take Wan-Bissaka out of our squad, who's pretty much fit all the time, and bring in Mazraoui, who's known to have injury issues. That's not a straight swap. You should be bolstering the squad with someone like Mazraoui, because he's better, but he's not available all the time. So you need other people there as well. You should have bolstered, not replaced. And this is what I've been saying about Ten Hag. I've been saying that it's his way or the highway, and anyone who don't fit, he wants them out quicker than he's got an idea or a plan for the hole that he is creating. Do you understand? Because all he's doing is power tripping and saying that's not my player, I want him out. He did it with De Gea, with Onana. Onana had a better settling in period if we kept De Gea for a little bit. De Gea all sat out here for what, a year, 2 years, no club.
Coley, you see what this my way or the highway stuff.
Why are
here,
we
bro?
doing this revisionism again? Come
You
on,
can
now.
only back it if it works, if it's getting results. Otherwise, he's gonna get scrutinized, innit? And that's what we're saying.
Look what he did with look what he did with Regulon. We brought him in on loan. He didn't bother to use him. That's why I don't trust this manager.
Bro, all I'm saying is, he's
that one always
responsible.
wound me up as well. I'll be honest.
You know, people are talking about where all roads lead to. All roads lead to, for me, to Luke Shaw. For the last 3 seasons, how many other left backs have we had to bring in to supplement that player? Telles, Regulon. I think one of the mistakes he did make, and Malacia, and now Mazraoui being brought in to shift Dello as a left back and making him look like an awful defender. I'm not a big fan of Dello, regardless of that. But this is what's going on. It's all to do with Luke Shaw, and why this club will not get rid of that player is beyond me. I just don't understand.
There's reasons for that wrap up, yeah. And actually, to even go back on my own point, there's something else that I've just remembered here, which comes into play with Wan-Bissaka as well, which is PSR. PSR, and obviously English-born players, you have to keep balances. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's certain times where, all right, Luke Shaw's been a passenger, but also from a quota perspective, we kind of need to keep him there, even if he's not playing. Do you know what I'm saying? So, all right, I can swallow them ones. I can swallow them ones slightly, but then again, it's not.
Pause. Hey, yo.
Yeah, pause that.
Oh, relax. There was
Anyways.
context. Man. Grow up.
Yeah. Let's go back to business. Back to business. Let's go.
I was cooking as well, you know.
I can understand them ones. I can understand them ones there, but then this is again where I'm talking about, like, you can't sit here and just go, I want my players, without thinking about the bigger picture. Where's the bigger picture? Right now, the bigger picture is we've got a left back in Luke Shaw that we have to keep because he's English, but he never plays. So we need to get a left back that plays, a natural left back. Now, and then I can do this again with the striker, bro. We need goals up front. Let me go and get Xerxes. Why? Oh, he's my player. We need goals up front.
But
yeah, but he's my player.
Coley, I understand the whole
think
thing
Xerxes
about
was a
quota
player.
for English players. You do not keep an English player who's that injured. You get rid of him and you bring in another English player. If the supplement issue is quota, get an English player that's fit.
No club is going to take Luke Shaw.
Right, sorry, we deserve better. Just a caveat though. You have to remember the Prem's not done. Who's buying Luke Shaw with his injury record? With his age?
So we can't say get rid.
You get rid of him.
Somewhere else.
We should never.
No, I hear that, but it's just not easy to do, innit? It's not easy to do.
I get that.
Because he's also on a massive wage as well.
Yeah, he's about like 150,000.
He's on 4-year contract, so he's staying.
Those wages are very difficult to shift,
Right.
especially with his injury record. So we're
Bro.
kind of sort of stuck with it.
Yeah, but
But this is
I'm
where
telling
really
you right now, yeah. I'm gonna say this. I do believe that there's some sort of friction between him and the manager. I don't care. This is my opinion. I don't care if you want to call it fabrication. but there's, in my opinion, evidence showing you that this guy doesn't want to play for the manager. The fact that he said, I'm injured, yeah. But when it comes to going to England, he's ready and fit and available. He's willing to go on the plane just in case he gets fit.
Joe
Are you telling
Blackman,
me
that
there's
is
no
So
question here? Why is he
where have you
always
based
injured,
where have
man?
you based that off, Joe? Because to me, it doesn't really make sense. If anything, the manager's
Okay.
backed Luke Shaw more than anything.
Oh yeah, he's backed him, yeah. But Luke Shaw don't want to
Yeah.
play for
Just
him.
a snake.
But
I'm
that's
not
my
gonna lie,
opinion.
Yo-Yo, that
Bro,
Euros,
that's snake behavior.
I'm not
That
gonna
is
lie,
snake
that
behavior.
Euros
Just
was
a
an eye-opener.
snake, bro. That's what Joe trying to say. Luke Shaw is
Yeah,
a snake.
that Euros was an eye-opener. He wasn't fit for us from February.
Bro, God for
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he managed to play 3 games for England. And then he came back.
Back to
I'm not
back.
fit again.
And then he's injured again. All of a sudden.
It's crazy, right?
And that tournament was in June. It is now October, middle of October, 10th of October now, and that was in June. Big man, what are you on for, bro? And big man is appropriate for you because you always come back fat. Nah, I don't understand. And also, my thing is with Luke Shaw, right? My thing is with Luke Shaw. Whenever it's about getting it coming to the crunch time for him to step up, then all of a sudden it's a step back, a setback. Everybody's waiting for him, like the manager said now, into the international break. I guarantee you, we're not gonna see that guy until Christmas. Then they're gonna be like, oh, Luke Shaw's back. Oh no, then Mazraoui's back, then Malassia's back, then everybody's back, then Luke
Time
Shaw
to
are
get
not gonna
rid
be
of
back.
Luke Shaw.
Listen to this.
Luke Shaw
I bet
out.
you if a new manager arrived, he'd be ready. I bet you if a new manager arrived, he'd be ready.
You think
But
so?
you would be
Yeah.
happy for that, right?
Sorry.
You would be happy.
100%.
Before you get to a new manager, though, this is where it's Ineos watch. Like for me, the role Ineos is supposed to be playing, they're supposed to be looking at our wages. They're supposed to be looking at the makeup of the club. They're supposed to be looking at how many English players we've got and who's actually contributing and who has got a future here, and making them sort of switches and changes. Do you understand? Like, I'm not being funny. Like, if you want to impress me, Ineos, go buy someone like Luke Shaw out. Just release him. Like, if man's not there to play, just release him.
But
Because
PSR is in a kill us, man. You see, PSR in a financial fair play will kill us there because we're not going to gain anything from a talent like that. Because remember, we bought him for 34 million. So we need to not recoup, but if his contract runs out, that's fine. But if we're paying out more money on top of the 34,
Nah, this
I don't
point,
know.
John, I disagree, bro. Buy out his contract and get rid of him. Whether for a new manager or not, bro. No matter the manager, bro. This brother need to go. You have no loyalty to the badge, bro. None. And I don't never
For
want to see
what?
this brother suffer.
Sadly,
Like, I would never cheer
I
his
have to
brother
lean
again,
with.
right? Telling you
I have to lean towards John Morgan because financially, this club would be ruined if we just start getting rid of players like that. It has to make financial sense. I hear it, but it's mad.
all right, let me give you the
Sadly,
financial sense. Let me give you the financial sense. One sec. Let me
Okay,
give you the
go on,
financial
go on,
sense.
go on, go on,
Yeah?
go on, go on.
My man is on what wage?
We're financially yes already, bro. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna look this up now. Whilst you
What
go on,
wage is he? Let's
continue.
call it 120. Call it 120. What return have you got out of 120k a week over the past 12 months, yo?
He hasn't raised for us since
Next to nothing.
I'll even give you minutes. I'll even give you
1.4
minutes, my
million.
friend.
1.4 million.
It's 1.4 million a year.
Mm.
Yeah, so you have an asset that is costing you 1.4 million, and you are getting zero return even out of like showing up. Not even minutes. Never mind like assists. Never mind key passes. Never mind defensive tackles or blocks or none of those metrics.
Turning up to work. He's not even turning up to work, fam.
If this
Right.
was trading,
so
yeah,
if
if this
we're
was
talking about
trading,
financial sense, you
And I'm
definitely make this cold hard decision based on of financial sense. It's the other stuff that you don't. It's the
But you have to
romanticism
pay that back,
and it's
though.
the
You have
other
to
stuff.
pay him his contract.
As a
So if
player.
his contract is now 3 years left, we have to
Yeah.
pay him 1.4 times 3, which is like 5 million for him to
Hold
leave.
up, hold up.
And
You know
then
You
must
you
buy
can't.
him.
can't even get a
Hold
youth
up,
player
hold up,
for
hold
bro,
up.
I'm not gonna
so
lie.
what?
You have to cut your losses. You have to cut
You
your
know
losses,
you
man.
can't. You can negotiate. Yeah, Luke Shaw to like cancel his contract. What you could tell him, look, you're not playing. Yeah,
Like a
we're gonna
payout.
offer you this. Hold on, we're gonna offer you this much money. We need you to leave. This is what other clubs do with their players. Yeah, they negotiate a
Release,
cancellation or whatever. Yeah,
termination.
termination of contract. Yeah, and pay him out. I think we did the same with Alexis Sanchez, but I think we
Yeah.
paid up majority of his contract, but we didn't pay out fully. So you can do that with Luke Shaw. Bro, we as a fan base, we've been saying this guy ain't it, bro. Like you're Roberto Carlos, all that time has passed, bro. You're injured, bro. We don't need you. And then, bro, I've only just seen the Mazraoui news now when I jumped on here. My man's going to be out for time because he's got like some issues with like near his heart area and whatnot.
There's also been another article that's come out just before we went live as well, right? Saying that it's not true. So there's two contradicting articles right now. They're both from what is this guy doing? They're both from independent journals, yeah, on Twitter. So I'm gonna take them with both with a pinch of salt. And we're going to see what the official statement is. So
Ten Hag said that they're still looking at the injury and he can't confirm what it is, which scares me even more. I'm not going to lie to you.
I know.
And Yo-Yo, by the way, Luke Shaw costing us £8 million a year to doing nothing. I just want to correct that.
Yeah. Now, I mean, in an ideal world, I'm with it. He has to go, but we just have to also consider the financial situation of the club. When we want to buy all these big players.
Bro,
people like Luke Shaw.
We have to start pushing Amas through, bro. We have to start bringing Amas through because defensively we're done. We've got two left backs here who look no closer to coming back to this team than they were last year. Like even Malacia, bro, you can go too, bro. I don't give a shit about you, bro. You're not even available. If we're going to go in on Luke Shaw, hold on. If we're going to go in on Luke Shaw, have the same energy for Malacia as well. Fair enough. You had your off. You're still no closer to coming back either.
Yeah, but the same. Still, I can't agree with that.
I'm not having injury, bro. I've done with injury-prone players at this club. Like if you're.
You can't say it's injury prone. That's one big injury. It's not
exactly. And look how long it's taken him to recover. Look how long it's taking for him to come back. Why is it taking him that long? Because he can't get fit. Because he can't get fit. He's gonna come back, bro. I guarantee it. Yeah, clip this. Yeah, Malacia when he comes back, Malacia within like I say 2.5 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. He's gonna be injured again. I guarantee it.
Sorry to cut you.
I don't know.
That comment from Boba, right?
How do you know it's going to be 2 weeks away?
But Fernandes
one at a time.
Fernandes leaving. I said, Leo, do you remember me saying that was a mistake?
Of course,
we get rid of a left back that's actually fit.
Oh,
but
Fernandes.
Yeah.
But we wanted to give him a new contract, though. But he didn't want to stay, isn't it?
No, he wanted to stay. He wanted to play.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's the thing. He wanted game time
as well. He had a little bit of prospect, I swear, a little bit.
He was a prospect, but at the same time, like if you remember coming back, the reason why I didn't sign was because Luke Shaw was fit and Malacia was also fit, so he would have been third choice. And he wanted to be, I think he wanted a run in the team, and I don't think anybody could guarantee him
that. That was the reason, yeah.
February.
If that's the case, then fair enough, innit? Like you can't at the time, he's not gonna be like, yeah, I've got two left backs that can play at the moment. Like
one moment. Chad and Aiden.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah. I don't wanna just shout all over you, man. That's my thing.
It's okay, but I want you to get involved, yeah? Say something.
Okay, cool.
How do you feel about the situation that we're in right now, fam?
So with the left back situation, I hear what Bev is saying. Like, yeah, we should have gotten Fernandes. We should be putting Amas now in the team, integrating him. But I don't think they're ready. I think wasn't there an article or something or some rumor going around that there was Ten Hag was saying that Amas is like not up to it yet, up to speed, and it's too physical for him. Wasn't that going around? And from what I remember, I watched like the preseason games, right? And from what I saw, they were kind of off the pace, man. And defensively, you could see they were a bit slow. You know what I mean? Like reacting to things. Amas and Fernandes quite good going forward. They could put good crosses and stuff in, but it's the defensive side of the game. And you can see what's happening now with the players is that as soon as we concede one goal and we're under pressure, that's when you actually need the characters and the big players to pull you through. We don't have that now. So I think we're going to be throwing that place under the bus. We're going to kill that balance.
Oh, you just said facts.
Yeah, man.
I think the problem is the captain, you see. The problem is the captain. You have to get rid of Edgar.
The problem is the captain. Can you guys hear me? Can you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
hear
we
me?
can hear you. We can
Maybe
hear you.
take
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
belly
yeah, yeah.
off. Take your belly off or something. I don't know. You had something.
Yeah. The problem is the captain. He's been the problem since Ollie's been there. So I don't know why nobody's addressing this problem. What's going to happen when Ten Hag leaves?
Who's clapping? Who's clapping? Who's
Who's
clapping?
clapping?
What's going to happen
Who's
when Ten
clapping?
Hag leaves?
Me.
I think
I'm
It's
Aiton.
abs.
First of
Abs.
all, yeah, I'm capping his reckless thoughts. I'm capping his reckless thoughts.
Hey,
Hey.
he needs to break this down for us.
Huh?
How
Break
is
it
it
down for
Bruno's
us.
fault? All
What's
right,
going to
tell me.
happen when Ten Hag leaves, guys? Are we going to keep the same captain? Or are we going to keep him in the team because Mount can't replace him? So what's going to happen?
But
Mount
you
You
who?
saying
can't
you
ask
just
Wait,
said
that.
Mount.
now
Wait,
we
wait,
must
wait, wait, wait,
remove the
wait,
You
wait.
can't
captain.
Mount.
ask that
Mount
question,
who?
fam.
Mount who? Chad.
Mount can't replace
You,
him.
you're gonna get the most severest.
So we're gonna have to put Xerxes there. We're gonna have to do something, but we're gonna have to bench him. We're gonna have to sell him in January because he came in January, so he can leave in January.
Hold on. Where are you calling from, Chad? Where you calling from?
From Cape Town. He came was here, yeah.
You can yeah, he's one of my people.
Okay,
Yeah,
can you
yo,
find him, John?
John
Can you
Morgan, bruv. Why are you trying to call your boys into this show, bruv? Nah,
And,
bruv.
bro,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
got
put his
one.
boys
Don't
in,
take
bro.
Tony.
Guys,
Don't take Tony
you
as well. Don't take
well.
Tony as well.
Man said yesterday, I need some backup.
Yeah.
He's like, I need some backup. Back the
Yeah,
manager.
boy.
Yeah.
I heard both accents and I said, John has brought his backup.
Yeah.
I heard bare
Okay,
accents,
that's
What's
bruv.
your
going
boy.
on?
It's your boy. I see what you're saying. Yeah, back the manager is Bruno's fault.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
guarantee
that,
this.
Man
that,
said I need some
Views from Cape
overseas
Town. You see,
backup.
everybody has different views in Cape Town, so we just got to keep you different views.
Yeah.
John has his own view, everybody has his different views.
yeah, bro, that man just said now Bruno's the problem. How can that be my view?
I don't
That's
agree
not
with
my
that. I'm
view.
from Cape Town. I
Well,
don't
then,
Hey,
agree with
you
that.
know what?
Joe.
Now, talk to your brethren. Talk to your brethren and ask him
Yeah,
one.
tell him,
Ask
John,
him, do you
man.
agree?
Tell him.
Do you agree, John? Do you agree?
Bro, what you saying, bro? What are you actually saying? Like Bruno's the
What I'm
problem.
saying is there's a hole in the midfield, and Henderson, when Henderson was at Liverpool and De Bruyne was captain of Man City, they asked them why was it so easy to break down Manchester United, and they said because it's only two midfielders, but we have three. So why are they only talking about two midfielders? There's always two against three because we don't have that third one. He's playing striker with Xerxes or Ronaldo.
Wait, what? What do you mean? I didn't mean.
Basically,
Yeah, but
Bruno's
I'm talking about Bruno not being able to play in the midfield three.
No, that's not a lie.
Now, John Morgan, handle this. Handle
No,
this.
wait.
Okay.
Now,
I didn't
no.
want
He
to
has to
handle
handle
it.
this.
Oh, no, let
I'm
Let
not
him
getting
handle
it.
this.
Who got
Okay,
the
so
news then?
I get that, right? I get Bruno drifts a lot out of the midfield, right? And in these certain games where you need to be a lot more compact. But the amount of value is added in goals, in assists, in chance creation. There's some goal
He gives the
games.
ball away too much.
What do you say?
He gives the ball away too much. What chances has created? He just kicks the ball up helping. Just
Hey,
because you
this is a
kick the
South
ball
African
up,
face-off, you know. Hey, I'm here for it. This is a South African face-off. Yeah, I'm
Wait,
here
let's
for it. Go on, Chad.
hey,
Go on, Chad.
Joe,
Bruno hasn't scored or assisted this season.
But Bruno's the most has the most chance created in the whole world, bro. No, I agree with that. I understand just kicking the ball forward, but you must be doing something right if the stats say that you're creating over 100 chances a year.
Who's reporting the stats? Who's reporting the stats? Is it professionals?
Yes, bro.
I work at the place with the record stats, and I'm telling you now, it's just people looking for a job.
Okay, so you're looking for a job when you're recording stats, but the stats don't lie, fam. The stats
do lie. I'm telling you now, if I play 5 games, right, and I score 2 goals within that 5 games, that game is going to report that I almost scored a goal every second game. But I only scored 2 goals in 1 game. You understand how stats lie? Stats can be misleading at times.
I understand that, but that's why you need a sample size over a long period of time to get the proper stats. And the sample size that Bruno has had showed that he's a very important player for us. And that's the reality, bro.
We haven't seen a team without Bruno in the last 3 years.
Bro, look at what happened when we took Bruno off against Brighton.
We suck since Bruno came. We let Pogba go, and Bruno sucks.
Shut what? Don't talk nonsense. Nah, you're talking nonsense now, bro. How could it? Bruno has been our best player since he's got here. How is he? How are you telling me now, no? That he's
Mata was better than Bruno.
Who? Mata.
Yes.
Mata wasn't as effective as Bruno.
Mata could at least play wing. Bruno can't even run.
Nah, bro.
Hold on.
I
I
saying
have
stuff
to
now.
ask this question.
Bruno
Hold on.
every
Who thinks Mata was better
every
than
time we
Bruno?
play Bruno on the
Who
wing,
thinks
every
Mata was
time we play
better than
Bruno on the
Bruno?
wing, it's
Who
like having
thinks
a
Mata
bird
was
out of
better than
wing.
Bruno?
It's
Someone
Chad,
tell
isn't
me.
it?
Hold on.
Bruno
No,
on
no.
the
I have to
wing.
ask. Was
Oh,
Mata
he
better
just
than
said that.
Bruno?
Hey, 3-2 Chad. Chad, you're letting it slip, man. Come on, man.
He's letting it slip a lot,
Bro,
bro.
this
This is
man
bad.
smoking
Talk to
crack.
me.
Guys,
Is
think about all the times
Mata
Mata
better
played
than
for
What
us.
is this
Bruno?
cracking
Think
they
about
bring
all
from?
the
Bro,
times
he's a
Mata played
rugby
for
fan.
us.
No?
Everyone else sharp. Everyone else sharp. Joe, ask your question. Ask your question, Joe.
You here think Mata was better than Bruno? Brush, you first, please. We're gonna go along the line. Brush, please. Do you think Mata was better than Bruno?
Yeah, I'm a fan of One Matter.
Yes.
Ooh.
Mata
Okay,
was
that's one.
technically better.
Yeah.
Oh,
As a
For
10,
United?
as a 10, he is that guy, bro.
Yeah,
Are we talking about both in
as,
their
as
peak?
an overall player, as an
We're
overall
talking
player,
about right now
I
for
would prefer.
United, brother. We're not talking about as a player. We're talking about for
Hold on,
United.
hold on.
One more time. Come on, Pav, what
As
did
an
you say?
overall player, I would take Mata and Pogba over Bruno any day.
Ooh, 2-0. Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Abs, what did you say?
Oh, I'm taking Pogba over Bruno all day. But in terms
Never
of
said Pogba. Not Pogba. It wasn't Pogba.
There's Mata.
I'm taking both. I said both, innit? Someone said Pogba earlier, innit? So I'm just bringing him back.
He did.
We're talking about Mata.
All right. Unfortunately, with Mata, I have to say Bruno has done more for United than he has. So, unfortunately, I have to
Okay,
agree
it's
on that.
2-1. That's 2-1. Mark
Sure,
N.
was it not mismanagement though, Abs? Because we stuck him on the right wing, man.
It was, but unfortunately,
Bro,
I still
What happened? But
That's
hold
our fault,
on. Mark
obviously.
N. Hold on. Stop. Mark N. I need your opinion.
What we talking about here from Man United or as an overall player? I just need to clarify here because
For Man United,
for
Mata,
Man
Bruno,
United,
who's done more in the shirt and who's been more effective for us? Don't care what they did for Spain or for Portugal. What they do for us? Who's better?
Bruno. I would say Bruno.
All right.
Bruno for the last
Listen.
3 years was consistently the best
But
player
can
and
I
top
say again? I've said this many times. Has Bruno regressed as the seasons have passed? Yes or no? Because he has.
You can ask that.
There's not a
after
question, bro. Like,
Yo-Yo
why men keep moving
and
the
Coley.
goalposts?
Hold on. Yo-Yo and Coley. Yo-Yo, Coley, talk to me. Bruno or Mata?
Now that you've clarified and said specifically for Man United, I have to lean towards Bruno Fernandes because it's Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes has contributed more in terms
Just
of goals and
Manchester
assists.
United based. Don't think about their whole career or
Yeah,
nothing.
it'd have to be.
Okay,
It'd have
so
to be Bruno
if it's
Fernandes as of now.
Yo, which one of them has won Europa League?
No, Mata, yeah.
Don't do that.
But in terms of who's contributed more for the team overall, it has to be Bruno Fernandes.
If you're talking GA, then obviously Bruno, innit? But I'm just
And
talking
in
as a
cup
whole, as a
finals,
footballer as a whole.
Let Coley
he
answer the question.
contributed.
Coley?
Yeah.
Coley?
All right, the correct answer is Bruno, and the reason why, is because Mata.
Correct answer.
The reason why is because when we got Juan Mata, do you know how old he was when we got him? Does anyone remember that?
Wasn't he still?
Does anyone remember the fact that
it must have been early 20s, right?
Wasn't he like 26, 27?
I thought it was 28.
Bro,
nah,
my man,
he was
by
older.
the time he got to us, he weren't even playing full 90 minutes. He was great when he came on, technically sound, like lovely to watch. But like, don't do the romantic thing where you're pissed off with Bruno right now and you're trying to like.
Now what I'm saying, Mata is a better player. I'm not saying better for United. I'm saying he's a better player.
We're not doing it. We're not doing it because he's playing crap, bro. It's proven that his stats are less as the seasons go on, and he's becoming worse as the seasons are going on. Him under Ollie was his best years. His best years were under Ollie. Since Ragnick, since Ten Hag, it hasn't been as good as it was under Ollie.
Bro, why we rewriting
I agree.
history, bro?
I agree with that.
Need
Let
players
me
around
just
him to
respond. Let
perform
me
well as
respond,
well,
Mark.
especially a player like Bruno, bro. These men rewriting history madly, bro.
When I said we should have sold Bruno and bought in Danny Olmo, no, we don't do that. It's Bruno. Now you can stick with him because he's here for another 3 years.
Injury prone. Cool, bring him in.
Bro, Danny, okay, bring up his injury prone list then for us. Come on. Are you doing another fabrication statement there?
Danny Olmo.
Yeah, bring up his stats and bring up Bruno's stats as well for the
Isn't
past
Danny Olmo injured
2
now?
years. Danny Olmo's not injured, is he? Right now.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, bro.
Bro, the
I
man was
couldn't tell you
injured
either.
last season for like
that.
5 months or something, bro. What you talking about, bro?
That
This
is
man have an
true.
injury
I have
prone
to.
record, bro.
Yeah.
Come now, man.
So the highest number of days that this man's been out yet in the past 2 years has been 53 days. He's had injuries where he's had injuries that he's only been out for 20 days or 30 days. He's not had a long injury like what you're trying to say. He's had some little niggles here and there, bro.
Who are we talking about?
Don't act like he's injury prone. Other players in
Okay,
this
yeah.
club, yeah, and other around the league all have these sort of like 20, 30-day injuries, bro.
But this is what we do constantly. We always take the best moments of our previous players and compare them to our players that's doing badly now. This is the problem that I always have with people rewriting history.
Well, that's what they're there for, John. They're there for outputs. Is Bruno putting any outputs at the minute? No. Was he doing it last year?
He
No.
put in more output than Rashford, and a lot of players are wrong him, but
So
you're not
you're
complaining about them,
comparing
bro.
you're comparing one piece of shit to another piece of shit. Is that what we're doing?
Bro, well, there's the problem here. If the players all don't perform,
Bro, that's what you're doing.
bro, we went
You're
from
comparing
talking injury
doo-doo to
crisis
doo-doo again,
to
bro.
player agenda,
Who
bro.
cares?
What's the point, bro?
Rashford had his one
Man
season
can't
where he
keep
scored
a
30
whole
goals.
topic
Bruno had his best
conversation
year.
at all here, bro.
Bruno had his best years under Ollie. There you go. So Rashford's had one good year. Bruno's had one year that he was good and another half a season. What's he done after that then? Because a top-class player, a world-class player, continues to put good output every season, not just for 1 year or 1.5 years. We're not doing a meet you here, bro. We're not doing one season wonder. This is Man United, bro. If you're not putting output every season, then you don't belong here.
I want to apologize because I said Bruno hasn't done anything. He actually has 3 assists, but 2 of them were against Barnsley. So I don't even know if you want to say it.
But that's what people like Mark need, though, isn't it? Anything against, like, you know, it doesn't matter what team they played against, bro. And the like outputs are there, innit? Don't matter if it's Barnsley, bro. He'll big it up. He don't care about that.
No, you count
I
under
think
21 assists as well, bro.
I agree with what you're saying, Pav, about in terms of the decline of Bruno. But let's remember, a team's not just like your starting 11, bro. Like you need certain horses for certain courses. You know what I mean? You need that technical magician like Matt to come off the bench to unlock a defense in the last 20 minutes.
Bro, yeah, we need that, but we don't have it because this manager went and bought a load of duds in this team, bro.
Yeah, we agree with that. I said the same thing earlier, bro. I said the same thing
wanna
earlier.
ask-
We
I wanna
needed a
ask-
goal scorer, he got Xerxes. We needed a new fullback, and he went and got Mazraoui, who's already got an injury history. Like, I
Hey,
agree.
by the way, yeah, like Joe was saying, innit, there's mixed reports. So if it's true, what I've just said about him having whatever he's got in near his heart, yeah. If it's true, why didn't the club pick this up again? Like, what is the club doing, bro?
Hey, who to say they didn't know? Who to say they didn't know? There's all sorts of risk taking. We bought.
I know they signed like certain players like Rasmus and that when they had injuries, and even Amrabat and all that. They bought them in when they were injured. Lenny Yora, they knew about him as well. Like, what's his club doing?
Ericsson, he fell on the pitch. We know he has a heart condition. Who's to say they don't think they could manage it? Maybe they just think that they could have managed it. This is all speculation, by the way, people. We don't know if they knew, but what I'm saying to you is maybe they thought they could manage it. We already bought a player that's already known for that, fam.
All right.
So who knows?
Sorry, let me. I need to ask this question, and I think it's really good because everyone here, most people here have a brilliant mind. So I'm going to ask this question. There's 2 questions, a 2-part question, right? It's
That's your prick, man.
Wait, hold on. What? I didn't say who's who, though, did I?
Ask your question. Go.
Right. So the first question is: if we're going to do a proper Ajax style football or possession-based football, 1, can Bruno fit it? And the 2, which is the most important one, do you think Bruno's going to take us to the promised land? What I'm saying promised land, I mean Champions League and Prem.
Can I go first?
Shocking Europa League in there for the fun of it.
Before you go first, I want to ask NN something because he's only in here as an op, yeah? And I brought him in because of the last question. So before we move to that question, hold that. I mean, end to end, yeah? And NN, answer me this question. In your opinion, you've got eyes. We bought him from you, Matter. Yeah? We bought Matt from you, fam. Who in your opinion is better? You've got eyes. Eye test works. Come on.
As a pure footballer for you, man. Yeah, that would have been Matter. That's one of the only signings that I feel like
because it's a
went
Chelsea.
to your club and performed. No, not even that. I feel like that's one of the only signings that went to your club and didn't drastically decline straight away.
Bro,
To be honest,
how can you choose Mata when Mata was never ever played in his position? His position was number 10.
that's a you
but
problem.
he never played in
But
number 10.
if you that's a you problem. That's
What do
your
you mean it's a
problem.
you problem?
Knowing how to use
He's right,
because you didn't utilize
John. He's
him.
right. He's right.
You didn't
It
use
was
him
right, John
properly.
Morgan. We've done that with so many players. We're doing it now.
If I give you man Cole Palmer right now and you play him at left back, does that mean he's a shit player? That's a you player. That's a you problem. You play them at
But
left back.
he wasn't ever performing to the point where he can play play that position all the time.
He should have been paid attacking midfield.
Nah, he didn't get the chance he's supposed to get. You got
Bro,
subbed. You can see when he was subbed how angry he was when he was subbed.
And let's
we
be
should have
honest, he
absolutely
did it
built
right
around him, and we
because
didn't.
he was doing a job there that no one else was doing.
In his 2 full seasons at Chelsea, he was their player of the year, by the way. The
Both
only
times,
thing Juan Mata lacked was pace. So if
Yeah,
you
but
put
Chelsea's a
legs
small
in and
club,
around
man.
him and built around him, he would have balled out.
Chelsea's a small club, so it's easy to be a player of the year at a small club.
Small club, they won the Champions League.
Sometimes you gotta let the homeless
Getting an assist.
Sometimes you gotta let the homeless eat.
John, I'm on view for you on this.
Mata helped them to a Champions League. What are we doing?
Small club, bro. The shirt isn't as heavy. There's no pressure there. You see, that's why player can go there and perform. Nobody speaks about the underperforming players.
John, you can talk like this. You gotta let the homeless eat. You're in 14th. Be happy, bro. Your club's not making you happy. Be happy, bro.
But we play Europa.
Get
You
this
play
out.
Conference.
Bro, get this out. Yeah, get out, bro.
No, you can't talk to man like that in here, blood. Right. Talk about man's team like that.
But
Rude.
one
Anyway.
thing you did say, yeah, bro, whichever manager we have, yeah, why do they like playing players out of the position? I get it. We haven't got a squad that's fully fit and whatnot, but come on, man, we keep signing players to play them out of position. Like it's getting ridiculous, bro. Why can't we just have a team, a full team who play in their positions? I get it. You might have to cover here and then, but every season, yeah, for the last 2 seasons, bro, we're just playing any man anywhere, bro. We got a £90 million right winger who people want to play at left back now.
Have you know the answer to
What else
that?
is he going to do, though? Anthony's
No, but hold on.
But you know, some days, yeah, I just sit here,
phases,
I sit here, and I just wish that we got relegated so we can have a full reset, bro. I literally sit here and wish we get relegated, bro. I'm not even joking, bro.
It's a crazy mindset.
I don't
But
know about that defeatist mentality. I don't know about your reality.
Have you gone too far, bro? You can't.
That one, fam. Nah, blood. I know
That's
man to
mad
get.
still.
Who do you think we are? Just so we can have a full reset in the Premiership, fam. Fam, what the hell?
Why would we need a relegation to achieve a full reset, though? I don't understand.
Why is that, fam?
We've been trying to do a reset for 10 years. That's why, or 13.
Anyway, let's go back to Abs' question, please, because Abs was asking some good, asked a good question.
You did ask a good question.
Oh, yes. First one was, does Bruno fit a possession-based style? I'm not going to say Ajax, but let's just say possession-based, right? Because that's what I think we want to see on our pitch. And the second one is he going to take us to the promised land, which is league,
Let me go first.
League and Europa League even.
This is why I've been saying the things I've been saying. Thank you so much for giving me this platform with that question, Abs. Yeah. Ten Hag is claiming. Let me give you an analogy. You've asked a decorator to come, or an interior designer to give you a nice sort of modern look in your house. Yeah. You come in and they give you the rustic thing and they say, yeah, but it's going to look like this in the end. And then all the stuff you keep seeing coming in your house looks like the opposite of that. Like, he's saying the big picture is possession, but the people that we're playing, standing by, trying to force into the system, don't adhere to that. Bruno likes these big, long, extravagant Kevin De Bruyne-esque balls from deep, but we're not trying to do that. So to answer the question twofold, no, we don't suit it. No, he's not going to be the one. If we're going to play this style, he's not going to be the cam that gets us to the promised land. So we have to pick one or the other. Are we building a team around Bruno, or are we not?
I would say that Bruno should be. I would say to get the best out of Bruno, he needs to play centre mid instead of this cam, because every time he gets the ball, all he's looking to do is just go up the field and spam, as you said, L1 triangle up. Like, we're not. This is not FC25, bro. Like, literally, we're not trying to do that. Like, I'm trying to play possession football. Literally, a possession
Even the
football.
guys that think Bruno is the guy, what sense would it now make to build around a 30-year-old?
It's true.
It's
It's
true,
true.
but what
Well,
can we
hold
do
on.
now?
You
This
say that,
is.
yeah.
Go on, go
You
on.
say that, but we built around a 30-year-old before when we got RVP and it worked.
But he was coming into a different setup, though, Coley. He was the last piece to the puzzle, man. And
Needed.
also, you saw
I
how
agree,
short-lived that was.
but
Yeah,
we
there
built
you go.
around a 30-year-old.
No, but
We
you
built
saw how
around a 30-year-old.
short-lived that was. We got one good season out of that, brother.
That's all it was for. That's all it was for, bro. That was the Hail Mary. That
And it
was the
worked,
last
though.
hurrah.
Hey, Brush, it worked. Even though it's one season, I'll take it.
Between building
But
around
Free,
someone.
look at all the other leaders we had in that dressing room, bro.
Nah, it's
Who
true.
are
That
our
is good
senior
feedback.
players now?
The reason why it's important is because Bruno is that player that you either build around or you remove from the team, right? Because I think even I think Portugal are now building around him in their midfield. Because remember, he wasn't always starting before. Now they're building around him. He's one of those players, right? You either build around him or you get rid of him because he's not going to fit into a system for someone else.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Yeah, you see what you said about Van Persie. Yeah, he came and slotted into a team. We didn't build a team around him. Yeah, we just adapted to his style of play. When you adapt to someone's play style, it's not the same thing as building a team around him. You just looked at his strengths and thought, okay, this is what best works for him. The ball in from deep over the top. Van Persie there, bow. You know, that's what was working for him at Arsenal, and we're going to work here. Yeah?
And he kind of adapted to us, to be fair.
He didn't
partnership
around that. We didn't build around that. We just used it for one season, Black. Yeah. And why can we not do that for another couple seasons while Bruno's here? You don't have to say it's building around.
I'll jump in straight away with that one. It's easier to do it for a striker than it is to do it for a mid.
The biggest
You say
issue.
that, but we got all the now. Hold on. We got all the ingredients though to do it with Bruno, and this is where it's starting to get on my nerves. You have to just make a decision and play it. Yeah, forget what people are saying. Forget the media. Oli got his best success playing counter-attack ball. Why? Because we got Rashford and who else do we have on the wing at the time?
Dan James.
Greenwood.
Yeah, these wingers. And Bruno's getting the ball on the pivot, looking up, spamming the ball out to the wing. The man are there. So if you want to play that, you play that and you can get yourself a result. You don't get to walk around with your chest high saying, yeah, my style of football is what saved Man United. And that's what his problem is. He wants his... Who said that? Nick, you're rude, bro.
That one hit differently, innit, Coley?
I swear
Bring him on. Bring him on the
Coley Solanke, yeah?
Bring him on the stream. I'll show you about Solanke. Come in, bro.
Just a quick thing about what you said. Remember
what position do you play in football? Hold on, stop. Let Preem talk. Go on.
Remember, I think I was talking about using resources to cook. Yeah, like we have all the ingredients here, bro. The chef just can't cook. That's all. And the thing is, he just can't. And
no, he can. Wait, sorry, Preem. He can, yeah. But you're asking for Japanese, and my man keeps coming out here with flipping Indian, fam. You know, like that. Like you're giving him the ingredients for sushi, and he's coming back with a curry, bro.
Okay, cool. So what we doing? Can we not remove the chef then?
Yeah. Let's do that, bro. Let's do that.
That'd be great. I'm with
Let's get one of them teppanyaki man there in here so you can whip up those sushi.
No, we know what the Indians are gonna say though. Beg the manager. They like them to make that dish. They want to eat the beans on toast, man.
But this
they want the Indian.
This is why we're getting these results, though. This is why we're getting these results against all these shitty teams that we should be winning against, because we can't cook. Like we're not doing nothing. And it's pissing me off every time coming here being angry. I want to be happy, man. Every time.
You can be happy,
Play the violin, bro.
You know what I've seen this season is as soon as a team scores a goal against us, we've not won that match. And everyone keeps saying that Ten Hag is a very tactical manager. So he's drilling these players and telling them, play this way, you're going to win the game. As soon as the other team scores, their heads go down. They stop believing. And that's happened time again this season. It's not going to change because he's not changing the way he's playing.
But who's not changing? One second. Who's not changing? We deserve Bell. Who's not
Hog. So Hog has got this. He's drilling them every single time in training. Play this way, you will win. As soon as the other team scores a goal, we have yet to win that match this season. Our heads drop, and sometimes they'll score 2, sometimes they'll score 3.
Yeah.
It's worse though because we've been capitulating leads, bro.
I think he's right as well. You know that every time the opposition scored, we haven't won.
The thing with Bruno, coming back to the
That's not
Bruno
true. That's
topic,
not true,
right?
bro. We came back from 2-0 down to beat Aston Villa last season, bro. Like, we're not.
No,
we're
I'm
not
talking about this
forget
season.
last
This season.
This season,
Like,
don't
we're
do this,
talking about
Mark.
we're not
this
talking
season.
manager out.
Mark,
Like, we
Mark,
just
come
Talking
on,
about
man.
this
manager out
season,
done
Mark.
now,
You
bro.
never
Come on,
hear
this
what I
season,
say.
man.
Talk
We're not
about this
talking about
every
last
day for the
season.
next
And
2
also,
weeks.
Mark,
Honestly,
last season
Mark
is not the
hears what you
season
want
to
to
hold
hear.
on to. I don't know if you noticed, we finished 8th, bro.
Yeah, big progress from
yeah, we
third to
did,
eighth,
bro.
Mark.
Let's
It's
clap.
the
You know,
season to
let's
keep
talk about
bringing
it
up
every day
in
for
your
the rest
argument.
of our lives.
No,
Honestly,
you brought it up, Mark. Don't try
let's talk
this.
about it for the rest of our lives, bro.
Hey, Mark,
And you know,
I'm
No,
not gonna
no,
lie,
no,
we
yeah.
didn't
don't do
finish. You know what I
this.
mean? We didn't finish third under this manager neither, bro. So like, we just talk about
Exactly.
Yeah,
football.
So
but
Mark,
that's
do you
the
know?
issue. We're not
going
looking
from
at it.
third to eighth.
The first season. Obviously, there's a problem with that because the football he played is not the football
Well,
he's trying to play
obviously
the
there's a problem,
last
bro.
season,
But
this
okay,
season.
they just blame it on what you assume it is, bro. Because at the end of the day, we speculating about something. It could be other
You
things.
speculate all the
You
time,
know,
Mark.
you're not leaving any room for improvement. It sounds like you're United just gonna be shit, bro. Like every living thing is shit. Is shit. We've
We
been
need to
shit.
get
Every other
those
team
rose
look
colored
like
Okay,
glasses.
Barcelona
cool.
against us
Cool.
ever
Mark,
since he
okay,
came.
okay.
So how we
Okay,
finished
Mark,
third,
you're
bro?
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I do talk like United are rubbish, right? Cool. Can you tell me what United are doing well this season then?
Hey, hold on a minute. What are the likes saying, people?
Oh, you know, I can't even see.
79 likes. Nah, who are these bastards that are not liking the thing?
Hey,
Nah.
Don't
Joe,
let me come there, find your phone and like it personally, yeah? Go over there and like the thing now.
Joe, play
Don't
the
oh,
video
you're a
to this
foolish
the likes.
bastard. Yeah, man.
Say that,
How
Benham,
dare
say that.
you?
Play a music video until the likes go up.
No,
No,
no, no,
don't
no,
play
no,
that.
no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
we
I
don't want
what
that.
are you
No, no,
doing,
no, no,
bro?
no.
Man, as a troll.
You wanna
fam. Don't-
you wanna
no,
look up
don't-
mystery, bro? Come on now.
In trouble. KG called me yesterday. He said, "Blood, how much damage did you play 2 packs on my shoulder?" I was like, "So you told me you played 2 packs, man. Are you
Wait,
going
Yeah,
like?"
what is
have
wrong
you
with this
played
guy?
it today,
2
though?
parts to
Joe,
go
have you played
on
it
this
today?
stream.
Joe, have you played it today?
He's like, and you went crazy. You
Joe, I was saying in the comments when you first played it, I was like, are you playing the beat for 2-pack changes and you think nothing's going to happen?
bro, the guy.
I was in the comments like, bro, copyright.
Song.
Big
We
2-pack,
don't
you
learn.
know?
Don't use instruments on here all the time.
I went,
Joe
yeah,
Black
but
For
that's
like
the
10
buzz rhythm
seconds, bro.
from
For
the
10
yard.
seconds.
Joe
You're
They
Black.
doing
don't
that
know
bit.
no
You know
copyright
what
over
fair
there.
use is?
Big 2-pack.
What did like say? Talk to me. Have they moved? Has it gone past 100 yet? At
What's
least.
that like saying you mean?
Now around 87, these bastards are not listening. Like the thing now.
You man. You know what?
Wait,
I will play a music video. I will just play the KG music
People
video.
like the thing, man,
Don't
and
you
the
bastard.
box office.
Come
Like,
on,
we
you
just
know,
ain't
No,
having the
don't play nothing. How
Please
can you
like
play
Like, you're
anything?
allowed to do what
Tell
you
these
like.
men to like it, or I'll roast the comments. I'll roast you in the comments now. I'll find your name and I'll call you a bastard. You better like it now.
Shake my head for
Who ain't
real.
liked it? Who
Can
ain't
I
liked
quickly
it?
say something? Can I say something?
But Prim, before you say something, I'm gonna have to dip.
don't entertain these people. They don't deserve it, fam.
Big up, John.
Big up,
Big up,
people.
John.
Hey,
Bless
big
up,
up,
to you,
John.
man.
I'll be watching from YouTube.
Yeah, bless up.
Beg the manager.
So basically, I just wanted to say, Mark, do you remember where we were last season, like this time last season in the table? Do you remember that? Roughly.
10 more left.
Yeah.
What position? Do you remember what the position we were last season this time?
11th, wasn't
I
it?
think it was high on the table. I think it was somewhere around 4th or 5th.
No, I think it was around like from 11th to 14th. And
We
now
had 1 point more.
Correct?
Yeah. And we had this season we had I think it was -3 goal. Sorry, last season -3 goal difference. This season -4 goal difference in it. And it's the fact that we're not
We
seeing
got
any
-3 in it.
No, -3.
Let me
No,
even
bro,
add
we
some
have
more.
0.
to
It's
your-
neutral.
Let me add some more. Wait,
Our
hold on,
goal
Mark. Let me
difference
add
is
some more.
neutral
Come on,
currently,
drop
bro.
the stats. We need to hear the stats,
I
man.
just want
Tell
to
them.
add, yeah.
Wait, no. Wait, let Mark say what you just said. Say that again, Mark.
Is it not neutral, bro? Is it
No,
not
it's
0?
No, I'm
I mean, we
saying
scored 3 against Southampton. We lost 3-0.
Yeah.
It's -3. We've scored 5 goals. And we've
-3,
conceded
man.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me just add, for context.
Go on,
Southampton
Get
are the
him.
only team that scored less than us. The only team that scored less than us.
Yeah.
This is the worst start in the Premier League, beating last season worst start in the Premier League. where we finished
consistency.
8th, right? Consistency, right?
Continue,
So
continue.
based on what we did last season and how we started, and this is worse. Where do you think we're finishing this season? Cool, right? We keep showing off.
I think we could bounce back. To be fair, but I mean,
Okay.
Based on what
I could be blindly just supporting. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's allowed to do that.
Hey,
He's allowed to do that.
No, hold on. The key question needs to be asked. What are we
support the
actually
thing
good
blindly
at
supporting
right
it? Have no football.
Who said,
logic,
I'm
so
blinded by your grace, by your grace. I'm blinded by your grace, by your grace. I'm blinded by your grace.
No, seriously, guys. What actually are we good at right now? Are we good at attacking? No. Defending? No. Battling? No. Passion? No. Desire? No. Marking? No. Passing? No. What are we good at?
But that's the players, guys.
Tell us, Mark.
That's
Tell
the
us,
players.
guys.
You're good at rotation.
I really wanted to wrap it, but I'm old now.
No, go on, Mark. Respond, please.
I mean,
now you can still rap.
With the way
Mark and I
you
assist
talk, it's
you.
like we conceded like 50 goals this season. You know, with the worst team in the league, and Onana just mythically have the most clean sheets so far in the Premier League. It's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying we have improved major, but
That's
I'm
what we're
telling
good
you we
at.
have improved.
That's what we're good at. Abs clean sheets.
What good is a clean sheet?
So that
Three of those
says
4
one
clean
thing that
sheets
from
we didn't
last
score a
season, we're
goal
not
ourselves.
conceding as many goals. That's what it say,
We're
actually.
not scoring goals either, though, are we?
I mean, well, that's a different problem. That's the players who getting the chances that missing. That's a player problem, personal
So
issue.
what are these guys doing in training then? Because clearly,
Well, I
what's
mean,
doing in
that's what you
training,
got to
they're
figure out
not
with them
working.
fellas, bro. That's the problem. It's not the manager, because the manager put in them situations to score.
So
No,
we
if
fix
you are
one
in that
thing.
job and your manager giving
No,
you
but
the
Like we're
chance
about
to
to play
succeed,
the
and
coaches
you
again.
failing, that's on you,
Man's
bro.
chatting.
That's on you.
Mark, you
Stop
see the
blaming
point
the
where we're
manager for
getting.
you failing.
I give
as
up.
One by one,
you're
guys.
not
One by
doing your
one.
job.
Oh my god.
One
It's
by
reality,
one.
bro. It's reality courts.
This man
But if you
cooking up
do
hot
go and do your
garbage again,
job,
bro.
bro, and you fail at the job, and somebody had to come and fix your problem, it's
Mm-hmm.
on you. It's not on the manager. So the manager didn't delegate a job for you to do. He didn't think you were capable
So
of. That's what you're
so
trying to say.
one sec.
Man,
Golly,
oh.
one sec. Just with the situation with the situation with the coaches, it's not. So the coaches are there to do a job, but
Yeah.
they're instructed by what the manager wants them to do. So, for example, when it came out after Ollie left, that
So it's a bunch
Carrick and
of yes men
McKenna,
we have at
one sec,
United, then everybody's
Carrick and
a yes man.
McKenna.
It's just do what they're told.
Let me finish.
No, I just
So,
asking
Carrick,
because that's how we.
No, let him
I'm
land. Let him land.
not saying they're yes men, but they're employed by him. They're doing his job. Carrick and McKenna had very different ideas for how the team should be set up under Ollie, but the Ollie had that final say.
Yeah.
So the coaches are there, but they're there to support what the manager wants them to do.
Basically consults, like.
It's like this is like as much as we're all this is KG's channel. If KG genuinely wants none of us on his channel again, are we going to be on his channel?
No,
obviously not.
No, I'm gone.
That's
No,
it.
I'll
If
be
he
there.
says, you
I'll
know
be
what,
there,
your courts is calling in, I'm never bringing him into a call. That's his choice. It's his channel. He'd be like, right, Joe, I want you to do this. I know Joe moves mad sometimes with a microphone situation and the copyright, but Joe does what KG kind of wants him to do because it's KG's channel. Manchester United is managed by Eric Ten Hag. The coaches do what Eric Ten Hag wants them to do.
Wrap up. What does that mean again? Every road leads to.
All roads lead to the dugout.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was just literally
Oh, did
touching
someone
on
take Mark out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
that's
Mark?
Joe,
Someone
innit?
needs to
Yes.
bring him back.
He keeps
no,
joking.
bring him in. I need bring him in. I need to chat to him.
Take me out because I'll bounce.
He dropped
best
out.
up, best up.
Honestly, I only took
Let's
him
not
out
quit.
so that the rest of you could speak in it before I bring him back in, but he dropped out. His
Cool.
connection
Take me
was
out, brush, and bring him back in. I'll catch you lot later.
cool.
Best up,
He's
man.
not backstage, innit? When he's back, I'll bring him back.
Oh, he's not even backstage. Oh, chill then,
No,
innit?
he's
Forget
not
what.
backstage.
I
Yeah,
was
you
literally.
can chill
Can
for
I say something, bro?
Hey,
Guys,
Coach,
Hey, guys, quick one. Courts, we better not hear no Times New Roman voice today, yeah? Make sure your surrounding areas
I'm
patterns, innit?
finished.
I'm in my van. Look, I'm in my van.
Ah,
There
you're
you
good,
go.
you're good, you're
Nah,
good.
nah.
I'm in the van. I'm in the van. There you go. I'm not doing it. I'm never calling in when there was no one in the property that day. She just come back. I
Nah, hey,
let
listen,
myself
coach,
in with keys from
let's
the
see your van
agency.
again.
She
Coach,
came in.
Put your camera on. Let's see your van. Let's see the van. Let's see the van.
There you go. Citroen Dispatch. There you go.
Nice.
Proper man, we respect that.
Mark, right? when he talked about, I don't know what he was talking about. I kind of tuned off. Right? What were you going to reply back? Because you look like you're upset.
Who, me? With Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he's acting like everyone is stinking out of the place. He's acting like Dallo don't stink right now, bro. Martinez, people that we know are ballers, they stink, bro. The only person who's actually playing good, and actually, you know what? It makes a lot of sense why this would be the case. The only person who's playing good is Onana, yeah. And
Until
actually,
he makes the clanger, bro.
yeah, but if you ask me, Onana's the one that directly affects Eric Ten Hag's tenure. That was a big call to take the hair out of the team the way you did, and then Onana come in. If that guy don't work out, that is the signing that is going to hang Eric Ten Hag in the boardroom and everywhere else. So that's the one who needs to come good. More than anyone else, more than Højlund, who spent 80 mil on it, more than any
Anthony's will be the guy, bro. Bro, you can't spend 80 to 90 million on a player, bro.
Anthony's not under the microscope every game. Do you know how many shots we conceded last year? Because these people don't respect Onana. Everyone was popping shots from everywhere.
Bro, you can't spend that much money on a player, bro, for it not to work out,
Joe,
bro.
I think you're trying to speak, but your mic said allow it. Your mic is saying allow it, Joe.
Joe, just call him from your mobile
phone. All I see you doing was hand signals, and you're yapping about nothing, bro.
Joe, your mic is injured, man. Your mic is injured.
Your mic has been relegated, brother.
Not again.
Man United.
Not again.
They got the menu. Your mic's got that menu medical stuff.
In it, bro. I think Ineos need to chat about your mic as well, bro.
That short microphone.
Might be time to learn sign language, Joe.
Last season we had a problem
How
scoring
can the host have mic
goals.
issues? How's the problem?
You know, last season we had a problem scoring goals.
Let Joe try and talk. Let Joe. Go on, Joe. The floor's yours.
Go on, Joe.
Sign language.
Hello.
No, what's he doing? Oh, he's back. Here we go. He's back.
Wait, talk again. It was a little bit crackly, bro. Talk again.
Finish your sentence.
Hello and hi. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh, there's a few Rice Krispies popping in between, bro.
He's winding you up. It's not.
Well, what, he's got that snap crackle and pop microphone, yeah?
Let me just say one thing, yeah. What happened? Why did Mark get kicked out? What happened?
He didn't get kicked out, bro. I just dropped him to backstage so the rest of these men could speak because he don't let no one finish their point. He would just keep my whole plan was to bring him in afterwards, but I don't know if he got in his feelings, but he's gone in it.
Nah, I need to respond to him. There was something that he said I need to
Cody cussed him out or something because when I came back, Cody looked vexed. And Mark
He didn't cuss him out. He didn't cuss him out.
Okay.
I spoke to stop Coley cussing him out because it was coming. He was there. We saw that Coley side eye.
Why
we knew he was about
he was gonna violate him like he did to Bots, bro. He was gonna cook him like he did to Bots that last time.
We weren't gonna do it that bad. No, because he weren't saying nothing that mad.
And that Bots one was funny though.
Bots needed it that day, bro. Bots needed a good shake, fam.
It was when you said, take me out, man. Forget me this.
Yeah, no, because I was going to a dark place, bro. I was got my missus next door. I'm waking my missus up out of her bed.
This guy was Spider-Man, came out looking like Venom. I hear it.
Wait, Coley, can we call you Kalanki from now on then?
No. That's
mad.
No, it's
Kalanki, for pro clubs as well, bro. Wait, we're calling you Kolanki, bro.
Yeah, you're dumb. I think We Deserve Better had a point that he was about to go into. We Deserve Better. What was yours?
Last season, everyone was complaining, rightly so, that we couldn't score. And then we buy a striker who scored 1 goal in 10 games. I mean, it's just, I'm bedazzled. And I was reflecting on Van Gaal, right? And I was reflecting on all the signings that man made. And they've all been tripe. And I'm now looking at Ten Hag and I'm thinking, most of your signings are tripe. We still haven't learned 7 years on.
You got to remember, Van Gaal was getting fourth choice signings, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. That's
Van Gaal did turn down Tony Kroos.
But then it's even worse. If he's getting forced choice signings, right, then you can say, all right, I understand the performances. If this man is getting first choice signings,
that's why Ten Hag is worse. That's my point.
Listen, I don't know if you guys saw the clip.
I hate this comparison. It's all rubbish.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip of my show on Monday
Why
night.
that?
Sorry, I want to know who Courts is cussing. Can you Courts, please?
What? Wait, what? Who would I cuss?
What was you calling rubbish? You just.
I said no. I said the whole comparing this manager was slightly better than this man. They've all not been good enough. It's just rubbish to compare them.
No, the point I was making was 7 years on or 9 years on, we're still making the same mistakes.
Yeah, but guys, Mark blames Ruud van Nistelrooy as the attacking coach for not making them score.
Hey,
It's not
stop
about
it.
that.
Stop
I don't
it.
think
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
No,
What are you
wait.
doing?
Let me land.
I was there. He did do that. I
He
was
said
there.
on his show.
Wait,
but
Manda, let me
Mark's
land
here
this
to
point.
defend
Yeah,
himself.
let me land this point because I feel
Where's
like
Mark?
basically, I need Mark to be in here. But basically, when Mark was talking about tactics and stuff and how we're not affecting scoring goals, yeah. If I was talking about in training, we're clearly not scoring using these created chances to not score the goals. So I'm thinking, put the team in these scenarios, then. So like you see how Arsenal are doing really good at set pieces. Why can't we just do that? I think
Cream,
we
shall I
should
tell you why you
improve
can't do that? Shall I tell you why you can't do that? Because
Go on.
when you're training a scenario, you have to train for success. You don't really train scenarios not to work. So that's the extra little bit that we see when we're watching on TV, and it's like, oh, we can see the goal, and now our heads have dropped. What's really happening is when they get on a training pitch, they're drilling these scenarios, but they're drilling them so down to the finite point of success, i.e., this works when you're there and you're there and you're there. I.e., when you get to Sunday, people ain't always like at 100% of where they should be for the situation to come like to where it needs to be. But the problem Ten Hag's got is he's got no success behind any of these plans. So now everyone's where they should be to the blade of grass, and we're still conceding.
Can I also throw in something?
And I knew
right?
you was talking
And
about zonals as well, innit?
Let me just throw in something. And this, by the way, it's me guessing. I'm only guessing based off like my experience in coaching, right? Who in that United squad is punishing Ten Hag's defensive mistakes in training?
Yeah, that's what I'm coming. That's basically what I was saying.
Attack versus defense. Well, our attack doesn't score in the game.
It's true because whenever we get chances on the cut, like we do win the ball up high a lot, but we don't score from those chances where we do win the ball up high. So
No,
it's
we
right.
just keep the ball. That's what's annoying.
You're working on the defense, and the attack never scores. You always think you're succeeding. Then you come into a real game, and the opposition go, "Yeah, cool, we're taking that." And then all of a sudden, you see in the players' faces, they're like, "Oh, so what are we meant to do now?"
Or even, bro, I'll give you another one. You see, when we was talking about last stream about people going out there and sticking out like reckless tackles, and I say you need some of that because that you come in games sometimes where they're just popping the ball around you, and the only way you break up their rhythm is you kick man. Yes, because that's not happening to you in training session.
We're there, man.
Sometimes you have to lift the man in the air to get that passion.
Sometimes you need a
Yeah, bro, because their system's too slick. They've been doing this week in, week out, yeah. And this man, like for example, if I was ever in a situation and I come up against City, bro, Rodri, are you mad? Yo, my only job today is to hurt you, brethren. Yeah, that's my only job. And as soon as I get booked, manager, you best bring me out of here, cause I'm not gonna stop. Yeah, he is the pivotal player.
Yeah, that's why I can commend Arsenal because at the end of the day, with that game against Man City, Havertz knew what he was doing from the kickoff. He got Rodri injured from the kickoff. He said, "Listen, Rodri, you're done." And then look again. Look at Partey again.
Even Trossard. Even Trossard when he got the 2 yellows, man. Man knew what he was doing. He was doing that Harry Kane special where he just puts his body into the player when they're jumping and whatnot, bro.
So why can't we do that? That's pissing me off.
We don't have the dark arts in this team. None of these
we're
players
good
have
youths,
the dark arts, bro. They've not been instructed to do these dark arts.
It's not that. You're jumping to conclusions. It's not that. Yeah, where it is what I'm saying to you is my man's only meticulously planning and training them for his system to work. He is not he's not giving them the scenarios when it hasn't worked. When someone's clocked your run. Oh, well, do you know what? In that situation, you're just gonna have to kick man down. Or in that situation, you gotta be aware of that. Instead, what Ten Hag will be preaching is my system is unbeatable. It's airtight. So you ain't gotta ask me no questions. You gotta be where I tell you to be, and it'll work. And if it don't work, it's your fault. That's what he's doing.
So literally, it's stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. That's it. That's what he's saying, isn't it?
Big the manager.
Yeah,
Joe talk. Yeah, Joe talk.
Yeah. to say this, yeah. If it's one thing I've always commended Ten Hag on was bringing in raw dog players, Lucha, Ugarte. Bro, these players are dogged players. You know that South American fighter
Even
that they have.
Onana will rise up, punch you in your face. You mad?
Onana,
Yeah,
but
he did it twice already.
Yeah, I don't. But he punch people in the face if he has to. Yeah,
Yes.
He likes players that are dogged. That's another reason why he liked McTominay, because McTominay wasn't afraid to get in there. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
But what does that mean if it's not
McTominay
working, Joe?
hides though, bro. If you don't want the, he
I'm not
hides.
saying McTominay hides from the ball though.
I said he wants the ball. I said he's not afraid to get in there, bro. He will foul you if he has to. McTominay is that kind of player. Yeah, he's rugged. The ruggedity of a player, fam. Yeah,
I'll be honest here. I'm gonna put a question mark on Ugarte because he looks like a pop chihuahua.
That's what I'm saying, Joe. So when you're saying Ugarte, Joe, like it hasn't worked, innit, Joe? Like
I'm not saying it has worked, but all I'm saying to you is first of all, you can't say it hasn't worked yet because if man gave Mason Mount a whole season to come back, you can't just abandon Ugarte already, fam. Yeah,
I'm not abandoning him, right? First of all, I didn't agree with giving Mason Mount a whole season, so I just want to throw that in there. Yeah,
that's you. Listen.
I'm not throwing Ugarte on the table. I'm not finished with him, but it just doesn't. He's not there yet. From what I've seen in the videos, and obviously I do sometimes watch sport in Lisbon games, so I know when he was there, he was a tiger. So I'm gonna give him his chance. But being a tiger in most European football leagues is one thing. Being a tiger in the Prem is completely different.
Bro, he's a little cub, bro. He's a little baby cub about tiger, man.
Who was the person who stopped that runner? Yeah, when Ericsson gave the ball away.
No. Again,
that's the dog we're talking about. He's that guy, fam. He's the one that will break up the play, fam. If you man think you're getting through, boom. And then if you have to go through him,
he's a step behind the play at the moment. He's a step behind the play at the moment.
Here's the problem, Joe, right?
Fam.
Here's the problem. Yeah, you're right. But here's the problem. The next game, he didn't stop that run from centre back, did he?
There you go. And this is what I'm talking about.
Hold on. That run went through our whole team. That run went through our whole team. You can't just put that on the side.
Bruno should have done something. Ugarte should have closed the gap sooner. Mazraoui should have moved in sooner. And the other guy,
everyone
should have moved in.
I wouldn't blame De Ligt too much because he was at the end of the transition. But it should have been done from the forward. Like Rashford and Garnacho didn't have no communication when the ball was lost. Then that's how Van de Ven got the ball and then started running to the gap. Why was Rashford on the right hand side?
I'm not blaming him alone, by the way. I'm just saying, if you're going to use one example, he's the one that stopped that one. Yeah, but
I get it. I'm just trying to let you man appreciate the kind of play because you man are saying that why can't we do that? Yeah, when you're talking about taking the yellows and stuff, I think Ten Hag wants players like that. Yeah, he likes those rugged players, fam. Yeah, he's always brought in players with that kind of mentality. Yeah, do or die players. Yeah, and I think
give us that bit of bite in midfield that we've missed since Ander Herrera left.
Listen.
Herrera also had Matic beside him too. Matic was not a clean player as much as he got away with stuff.
Cola, you asked me why is that? Yeah, I'll tell you why is that. Certain things in a person's personality that you can't coach. Do you understand me?
But why does Ten Hag need that in his system?
Because he wants, fam. Think about it, yeah. Maybe he wants the people to press aggressively. He wants you to be able to think for yourself on the pitch to take that man out. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's what I think it is.
I know it is. I'll tell you what it is. He needs them players, yeah, because his system has holes in it. So when the holes get exposed, he needs people who can quickly think on their feet and do a Martinez. Oh shit, he's gonna get through. Get down there. Let me kick you down real quick. Yeah, he needs an Onana where it's like, oh shit, no one's picked up the cross. Let me just go punch in your face real quick. Yeah, this is why Ten Hag's bringing in his players, because his players will cover up the cracks in his system. Yeah, and his system isn't good enough. And that, my friends, is why you need a better manager, or we.
Do you know what I see? I see him bringing in those players. He's brought in mediocre players to this big club. That's why they're fighting for him, because they've been given a chance that no other manager with a better sense would have given them. And the reason they're fighting for him is because they can't play the system. You see what happens to them as soon as that system has flaws. We've said it time and time and again. There is no plan B. As soon as a team scores, they don't know what to do. They stop fighting. And when you put Bruno as your captain, I mean, let's be honest. Is he a fighter?
No, he's petulant.
And he's always been petulant.
He's up on the team and
He got the armband.
You know what? I disagree. I think he is a little bit of a fighter. That's why he complains a
He
lot.
is a-
I think he actually does want
Yeah.
to do well.
I said he's petulant. He does it with his mouth.
The complainer.
So if you're going into a fight, would you want him leading you?
Impossible.
He's not a
maybe-
fighter, bro.
Maybe I'd want him in the fight, but not as the main guy.
He's just the man who sits there complaining, bro.
That's what you said. Do you want him leading?
If you're
leading,
set pace, he's getting knocked out first.
in this team, he's probably the main leader, and that says a lot.
Hold up. When
this
we
team.
need the captain to step up, when we're getting battered left, right, and centre, what's my man doing to help us to like get back in front or get level? Nothing.
He's screaming is all he's
I've seen Roy Keane, I've seen Roy Keane in the semi-final against Juve clutch up, take a ban for the final, bro. That's what you call a leader, a fighter, a captain. That's what the definition of a captain is.
You know what's scary about what you're saying there? Yeah, if Roy Keane wasn't there, Nicky Butt will step in and do the job that he has to.
Yeah, he was to show teeth.
Yeah, nobody was moving through us like it was easy like that. You thought you was gonna. No one back in the day could run through us like that.
And Scholes as well. Scholes didn't even try and get the ball when he was tackling you.
That guy lived with the red card, bro. That guy loved the red card.
When he used to tackle, like to look away all the.
Oh, sorry, say that again.
I was just saying, I used to look away when that man was tackling. Skull.
For sure.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. After everybody says their piece, I'm taking it up. Say your piece.
Ten Hag out, Ineos out.
That's what you're saying, yeah?
That's what I'm saying. I told you. I said I'm Ineos out if they didn't sack him. They're still obviously the international break's still on, but if they're gonna keep him, I'm done with Ineos, innit? I've said it.
Whoa. So
he's got his own business. He's been saying this for about.
Yeah, that's his take, Joe. That's his take. That's his take.
Right,
no debating.
It's his take. No debating. You're right. Abs, talk to me, bro.
After the international break is done, you guys prepare your hearts. We're in for a bumpy ride, and I'm going to make a lot of noise against Ten Hag, just so you're prepared. Oh, by the way, if I call you a cockroach, I'm not really insulting you. It's just the only insult I can think about that's not as personal as what I could do.
And without getting us demonetized.
You know, cockroach is fine. We've said a lot worse on here. Some people have insulted people's whole lineage. But anyway, what's going on?
Ineos fraud watch, and if they don't do it by November, the latest, because I know he's gonna stay. Ineos out. I'm done with them. The fraud.
At least you're giving them time.
That was weird because I didn't call his name. Cream, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. According to Mark N, I need 7 wins out of 10 games. If we don't get those 7 wins, Ineos out.
No, I mean, I don't know how confident Mark is in actually thinking that. I think he's living on hopes and dream fumes. Before I speak to you, man, I think these guys deserve to also have their say. Chad?
Yo, bro.
Talk to me before you go.
You good?
Yeah? Say brother was having it.
I just want to say thank you for the show. I just want to say thank you for the show. And I'll see you again on the next show.
All right, take care then, bro. Big up. Listen, Aiden.
Yes, respect, Joe, for bringing me back in. Yeah, so this part of the show, no, is where I needed to be in, where I can give you some, just like, I think it's Brush. That's the cool, the calm, the level-headed one. I don't know if I'm right. I think Brush is the one that, yeah, okay,
Most
cool.
of the time, bro.
Now,
Most of the time.
Mr.
Now, you had the thing with Turkish, didn't you, where you went over to his side or something like that. You became a mod there, right?
Let's not.
Anyway,
Open up Pandora's box, are you?
My point is that Brush got proven right, and I think that's where I am now. Like, I understand, like, we're all emotional, we want results. It's so frustrating, you know. Our heart is really broken, like seeing like where the team is, and that's frustrating.
My mistake. I don't want to hear that Brush was right. Never tell me Brush was right. Okay? Never tell me, bro. You're not telling me about Brush.
Poor guy, man. He was just starting to cook.
Nah, of course he was cooking for you. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, nah, it's okay. Cast up you. Yo. You there?
There was a lot of takes today, innit? There were a lot of takes today, but my final line is Dick the manager.
Yeah. Get out. Brush, can I have a sensible take before the show ends,
Yes.
please?
Hope and pray, bro. That's all it is, isn't it? So we can only hope for the best. Hope and pray and strap in. It's going to be a bumpy road, isn't it? Like Ab said. But we're here, man.
Let me ask you this then, bro. Like, hope and pray. Is that what we have to live for? Then that's all you're saying we have to live for under 10,000?
Pretty much, because, when we start breaking down what we've seen thus far, it gets really depressing, innit? So we can only hope that they somehow turn the corner after international break, man. But it's not really backed up against nothing, innit? We're going to have to just see the evidence on the field.
Sensible Brush. As always, sensible Brush. Oh, do you know what? He's a delegate and he's been here the whole show. Listen, why are you still here? Why are you still here? You and I'm talking to you, blood. And do you know what? That's it. I knew I shouldn't have wasted my time. Tried to give him airtime. Never mind. Anyway, guys, thank you again for everybody that has been here with me. I'm gonna sort this. Look, if you haven't noticed, I'm sitting in front of KG soundboard that he gave me, right? So I'm gonna hook this MF up today. So next time you see me, there should be no issues, okay? There should be no more issues. You should be hearing me clearly, and I shouldn't be effing around with this shitty mic anymore. But anyway, guys, it's been fun as always. Please make sure you smack a like on the way out, guys. The channel really appreciates you, and that way at least KG can hopefully grow one day. Take care. Peace.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.